Hey everybody, Tommy Temper here. We're live at the Alberta Ledge building, and things are getting rolling here. We've got lots of people that have shown up here so far, and looks like it's going to be a pretty good event here. We'll show you around here. There are lots and lots of people here. Oh my. All the way from the Ledge building, all the way up to the raised area, which is about a block away from here, has got lots and lots of people all over here. I'll be switching the camera around here so that you'll be able to see what things look like here.
Yeah, nice and neat.
Hey, you wrecked my video.
Did I?
First thing.
Big old ticket here for now.
Okay, back to you again. Yeah, I lost half my audience of 3. Hey, but anyways, if you're watching this later, we're having a good time down here at the Ledge building. This is where things are happening today. As you can see, there's the building right behind me there. And there are lots and lots of people here. I'm going to be walking around here a little bit, and I'll show you exactly what's happening here. We'll see if we can meet up with any of the other people, other streamers and stuff like that. We'll check it out here. This is going to be a lot of fun. No doubt about it. Let me just undo my jacket a little bit here. I've got my PA horn here with me. I don't know if I'm going to be needing my PA horn, but I have it with me here. And let me see. Let me just see if I can turn on comments here. Where's that little button? Oh yeah, here we go. Turn comments on the screen. I've got that on there. If we can get a mod in there to turn on the subs only for 1 minute and 5 seconds in the chat, that would be great. I think I'll have to go out of the actual stream and back in again here to turn on one other switch there. So, yeah, just hang on here. Hopefully I'll be back. If I don't wreck the stream there, I'll start it back up again. But I'll just leave you with a little logo. We'll be back in here in a couple of seconds here.
My question is, it's all good. Appreciate that. No, I'm okay. I'm just gonna get started here. Yeah, $50. I'm so sorry to disrupt the live stream. Are you live stream?
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Now. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I know. Okay, so I got. It's okay. I got this telescopic. I didn't realize when it goes up.
Yeah, okay, we're back in here again. Yeah, sorry about that. I went into see if I could turn on monetization, but I can't turn it on here. I can't get into the correct screen, so unfortunately it's not going to work. But let me show you around here a little bit. I'll show you who all is here. It's a little bit cool here in the shade. I'm sitting in the shade here right now, but a little bit further over that away is the sun, so we'll be heading over there to check out the people that are all over the place here. Apparently, they had buses coming in from all over the place, bringing people here. And yeah, there are literally a few thousand people here, no doubt about that. Oh, hang on a second. We've got the girls. Hang on, this is a good one here. If you know, close up this thing here a little bit and just get this little thing set up here a little bit better so that I can motor around here a little bit. Yeah. Let me see if I can get her going here. Hang on. I just want to be able to hold on to my rig here with both hands is what I'm trying to do. Okay, we got it like that. We're good to go. Okay, looking good. Just let me slip out of here and I'll be right back in here again. Okay, we're right back in here again. Okay, I saw the famous ladies from the Unacceptable Fringe down here, so I thought I'd come over here and say hi. I wanted to get both of you in here in the same shot.
Tiff.
She's over here. Get Tiffany in here. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Get us in the video here.
Shorter.
Okay. Well, you're looking good. I saw you doing your thing there last night.
We're about to go live in about 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, right on. Well, you were a good addition to the show. Yeah. Be good. Here comes the loud music, but I thought I'd come over and say hi. Call me Denver.
Hi.
Okay, we'll catch you later. Okay, so that's the ladies from the Unacceptable Fringe. We got some music going on here, so looking good. Okay, let me switch my thing around here so we can show you what's going on here, okay? It's good to be. Okay, here we go. Just to show you how many people are down here. I'm gonna just walk around a little bit here. Show you just so you can see where we're at here. I'm just gonna have to get my thing adjusted right here. Got 69 people in the chat, looking good. Things are building up here. A little bit rushed on getting down here. Wow, I'm almost like the last guy down here. Podium mic check. 1, 2. She's looking good. Hey, 1, 2. Hey, check. Lots of Alberta flags down here. Check. 1, 2. And if you can see, it's kind of usually people are right up at the front of the ledge that grounds there with the steps to the ledge building, but it's a little bit cold up there. But this gives you a good idea of how many people are out here. It's pretty much everywhere that you look. I'm just trying to quickly take a gauge of how many people are here. I would say that there's probably a couple thousand people here. Probably. So it's looking pretty good. People from all over the place here, all over Alberta. Coming up to Edmonton here to check out the big rally here today.
Go Independence.
Right on.
Well, that's one thing. Every minute of every day.
I see lots of Alberta flags down here. Just on a quick scan, though, I don't see too many Canadian flags down here.
Hey. Podium check. 1. Hey. Yep. 1, 2. Hey. Yep. Check. 1.
At least they have a decent audio system down here,
Check. 1.
which is a good thing.
2, 3. Hey. Check. Hey. Check. 1, 2.
Lots and lots of people down here. Just looking to see if
There was a mistake made.
Oh, I think the opposition is a way up there, up on that ledge there. Way up there. I can see a couple of Canadian flags up there. But otherwise, most everything we see is Alberta flags everywhere, looking pretty good. So that's, I think, if there's going to be any counter protesters, they're going to be up that way. Because I do see a Canadian flag up on top there, way up over into the distance, up on that high spot. So if there's going to be any kind of pushback here at all, it's going to be from these guys up here. Just trying to see who that is up there. Although those are independent people up there as well. But yeah, I can see three Canadian flags up there. Otherwise, everything here is Alberta independence. Kind of hard to see here against the sun, but yeah, you've got a good number of people up here. And as we speak, more people are pouring in, which looks pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Especially under fringe. I respect you guys. You guys have a good afternoon. He respects you. You're not RCMP, are you? That's the what you call the Alberta sheriffs that are down here. They're watching behind the crowd.
Yeah, there's a lot of probably.
Probably a few of them. I see a few Canadian flags way up on top there.
But they're a little bit afraid to jump down. They should be.
Yeah, the crowd is massive down here. They would. Who knows? I think we're up to a couple thousand down here at the moment, by the looks of it. I'm going to get going closer to the front again, just because as the people crowd in here, they're going to get moving closer to the front, which is going to make it difficult for me to get back in there. Cement is cold to sit on. It's actually not bad in the sun here, though. It's really nice. Very nice day in the sun. It's got the t-shirts for sale there. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I guess got the one I'm wearing for sale too. You
Oh,
like
right
that
on.
one?
Oh, not your Canada. Trudeau. He's long gone.
Well,
But not forgotten.
2.0 still here.
Might go to jail. You never know. Where's that Trudeau? Oh, I didn't make it over to the booth. We got a booth set up over there. Alberta Sovereignty now. I'm gonna go to the front for the speeches. Big crowd. Everyone's kind of meeting each other, talking. Talking about Alberta independence.
So it's like, oh my God, are you like
Sun is like low in the sky here. 4 o'clock. That's when everything starts.
most kids educate?
Yeah, I wish they had chairs or something here for me, so I could sit down a little bit.
Good. How are you doing? I like.
Just trying to get my tripod ready here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sticky tripod.
welcome back to the Fringe. How's everybody doing? Happy Independence Day. Welcome to Edmonton. This legislature. Hold on to your nipples and nutbags. It's going to be a great show today. How many we got in the chat so far? We have 672 already. We'll get those likes in, folks. Let's see if we can crank those numbers up. Let's see how many. Can you hold the phone up at all? Can you see how big the crowd is? Maybe give me the phone. Let's take it up on the stairs. Let's get it up on the stairs. Let's
Okay, that's Derek there from Unacceptable Fringe, who's starting up his stream over there. But it looks pretty good down here. Short of the flags in your camera, which that might be difficult. Let me move here away from the flaggers. Okay, this is where everything is going to happen down here, where the PA is all set up. There's Derek Rance coming down. He's going to be giving a speech down here. Tons of people down here. Raging against the machine. Looking good. Good to see you. Looking very nice here today. Music is cranked pretty loud here, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Here they've got the Republic of Alberta Independence Free. What do you have to say to the crowd today?
I think the crowd's awesome today. It needs to grow a little bit more, though.
Yeah, exactly.
We still got time.
Sounding good, sounding good. How's the Patriot?
Oh, we're Patriots for sure. You know, and so are you. We've been watching you for years.
Looking good, looking good. Okay, well, you got a nice flag down here. It's the Republic, Independent, and Free. Looking good. I'm talking to you. Okay, we'll just concentrate on the crowd down here. Lots of people. Over on this side here, they're packed in like sardines. Got a little bit of room to move over on this side here.
Check, check, check. Can you guys hear me? Good stuff.
Looking good. Oh, it's Sean.
We'll get going in about 20 minutes. I just wanted to pass along the message. I see a lot of you have already been there.
John Bolton.
If you get merchandise at a tent, if you just walk straight down there on the right-hand side, I got this really cool Alberta Republic hat. And if you got a flag, wave it right now. Could you do that? Looking good. So the merchandise is down there, and just a reminder, if you bring anything here and you have any garbage, take it out with you and put it in a receptacle. Okay, today we want to keep this place spick and span.
Loud PA system down here.
Thanks very much. We'll get underway in about 20 minutes.
Okay, I'm not sure on the time here right now. I decided to get here a little bit early. 3:15 I showed up here. So looking good as they get set up here. Oh, they're going to be pumping that music here at the front for about 20 minutes. Makes it terrible for streaming and talking. Carolyn M. Peters, hey, looking good, watching from Ontario. Good to see you in there, Carolyn. K9 Gaming, hey, Seashells. What's up, what's up? Black crime in America. Looking good. Hey, well, it's going to be kind of sketchy for me here doing my thing. This location, I'll have to come back here later because these guys are really pumping that music way too loud. It's loud. Yeah, I'm going to go over this way, away from that music a little bit. Okay, this is a lot better over here. I can actually hear myself talk over here. Over there, they had it cranked up to about 110 dB. But you do have people all over the place here. You've got these guys over here doing what looks like some kind of a podcast. I'm not sure who that is. And then lots of people hanging out around here. Oh, man. Now they turn the music down now that I'm gone. Lots of people down here. Lots and lots of people. Because this is like, it's like about a full block from here over to where they're standing up on top there. And it's completely filled up with people. They were apparently trying to get maybe 10,000 people down here. I don't know that I see that many, but hey, people are arriving all the time. So, you know, could be that many people coming. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say. That's my cleaning Saturday. Oh no. Roger on that. Lots of different people. I'm videoing everybody.
Okay, I don't want to be on camera. Friggin' communist and odd will identify.
Don't worry. Maybe Carney might make Antifa, terrorist organization.
Isn't it amazing what's happened in this country in the last 10 years?
Yeah.
I mean, it was bad before. Now, after 10 years of Trudeau, now Carney. Can you imagine what killed me? Is this being recorded?
Yeah. We're live.
Okay.
Yeah, you can say what you want.
Imagine Freeland making herself the minister for redevelopment of youth. A couple resigned and joined an NGO.
Well, the whole thing is just a big sham as far as I'm concerned. It's recycled Trudeau staff and the same old thing. In fact, worse with Carney now. Look at what Ford and Carney have gotten themselves into now.
But imagine their arrogance. They're so arrogant.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn what we think.
Exactly. Instead of working with people, they're like, against people, And you can't be like that in government.
Well, especially this recent China thing. They're making deals with China that we just had an election. Why didn't you make that election campaign so we can vote on it?
Exactly, yeah.
It's so arrogant. They got to go.
Well, the budget. Look at his budget. He held off on the budget, racked up the expenses, because he didn't want to include them in the budget to begin with, right? So now he's going to try and push that through. So good luck. Good luck.
So I say, what's pushing people to separation? Just look at the Liberal Party down east. I mean, this is just the latest iteration. This has been going on for 100 years. Enough's enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, let's talk.
Yeah, we need some change. Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, to give you my name, but I don't want it on the.
That's okay. See you later. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much everyone that you talk to down here is going to be saying they don't really like Carney. They didn't like Trudeau. And that's like he says, that's the reason for Alberta wanting to separate is just getting a raw deal from Canada. Alberta getting the raw deal from Canada. And everyone's out here. Like I say, there's at least a couple thousand people out here. And exact numbers, I don't know. Check CBC for the exact numbers out here, Kim. But yeah, there's a lot out here. Seashell looking good. Thanks for joining us there today. Hopefully we're not jiggling the thing too much here. I'm running my stabilizer on top of a tripod and trying to hold the whole thing and making it like a monopole here. These guys have their music cranked up so loud that I can't stand in front of the stage there, or else you wouldn't hear me talk. But how's everything? How's the audio? Can you hear me okay? Everyone hear me okay out there? Got the music at about 100 dB from here. Yeah, it's a lumberjack protest. Yeah. Well, they're either wearing a Free Alberta shirt, or a lumberjack outfit, one of the two. One thing I don't see is an Antifa flag. No, no leftist flags in this area. Way up on top there, there's a giant flag. If you can see way in the background, there's a giant flag up on the top there. And we did see, actually I'm seeing some American flags up there. There's 2 American flags up there, and I did see 3 Canadian flags up there. So if there is any pushback, it'll be from the people that are way up over on this little level here. And that's about a block away from the front stage area here. So I doubt if we're going to get any pushback on this protest here, which I was wanting to show you that if it was occurring, but didn't really see it. Okay, I've got my phone plugged in here, so hopefully we won't die on the battery side. And I've also got the stabilizer plugged in here. So we should be good here for a couple of hours anyway. Dean Wall, what's up?
Just a little.
Your buddies, Antifa. I don't see him out here. Everybody's wearing like Alberta First garb here. Alberta First, faith, family, freedom. See that guy's wearing there? There's a Republic of Alberta. In oil we trust. I like that. That's pretty good. Let's motor over this way a little bit. Maybe a little different view of the stage there. Stage is over on the right side there. They've got their music cranked up quite loud there. Too loud for my liking. Can't hear yourself think over there. Hey, you got some good numbers in the chat there. Thanks a lot for joining us. CJ, welcome to the show. Whoop, whoop. Thanks a lot. Getting some nice welcomes in there. Welcome, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. Get the dog in the photo. What the dog? Patriot Roy. Hey, good to see you. Patriot Roy D in the house. Good to see you. Quack in there. Hey, Quack 13. Thanks a lot for joining us. Too bad you couldn't make it down here to the Edmonton Do. As you can see, there's lots of people down here. Good. Yeah, for the counter protest, yeah, she probably would have shown up. I think she's probably anti-separation there. She's like drip, more into the drip thing. Should have brought a chair with me that I could sit down a little bit here. That was made for you and me. Not anymore. Well, this land of Alberta. Now it's going to be from the Rocky Mountains to the prairies. This land was made for you and me in Alberta. Sandy Foster. I know it's a bit ironic, but I thought of, hey, I'll sing it with the words changed. How about that? Hey, I'll just change the words from the Rocky Mountains to the plains of Saskatchewan. Woohoo! It's looking good down here. Literally thousands and thousands of people. CBC will say there's 100 people down there. No, a couple hundred. Couple hundred probably. Probably. I said the word probably. Don't hold me to it. First down in the red zone. Looking good. Hard to do any interviews down here with that loud music playing. Why don't you give me some interviews here?
I've been asked to have anybody who doesn't belong on the stage.
I parked my bike over on the other side of the stage there, so hope nobody steals it. I didn't lock it. Oops, did I say that? Or somebody listening will go over there. Why in there? Hey, do a song by Stompin' Tom, yeah. Stompin' Tom Connors. That would be okay for the rally down here. Got that right. Go into the crowd again here a little bit. Music's going to get loud, but we get some different acts and reaction. Some action reaction. Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, good. Tommy Temper.
Hi. I'm Bruce Scholl and Unscrew the News.
Yeah, good to talk to you. The music's a little loud.
Yeah. But what are you here for?
Yeah, UTN. Where are you on Facebook or?
No, not Facebook. Rumble.
Rumble.
Yeah, and X.
Hey, sounds good. On X. Yeah, we're on X there too.
Yeah.
YouTube is my big. Yeah, we're on YouTube mostly.
Mostly YouTube.
Yeah, nice to see you. Yeah, take care.
So, was it the Forestry Trunk Road you were on or Ram River Falls? I seen your little video there, but you never said which road you were on.
Oh, exactly. Hey, well, nice to see you down here. What do you think of the crowd down here?
Starting to be a good turnout.
Yeah.
I needed a bit more merch, though. They ain't got no T-shirts in our bigger guy size.
Well, yeah, you better put that hat on there, jeepers.
Getting sweaty. Don't want to ruin it already.
Ah, okay, sounds good. Well, I'm not my own brand, but yeah, we'll pick some up later.
Hear ya.
Nice to see you. Yeah. Hey. Hey, good to see you. Whoops. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. Awesome day, eh?
Hey, yeah. Can we talk to you a minute? What do you think of the turnout down here?
It's awesome. It's awesome.
So you're for independence?
I am. That's why I'm here.
Absolutely. Sounding good.
Follow your channel.
Right on, man. Well, thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Okay, I'll see you later. Hey, there's a good follower of our channel. He follows the old TT show once in a while. Everybody is doing their own thing. We've got a few people that are streaming down here. But lots and lots of people down here. Holy mackerel. Give you a show from here. This is about 1/4 of the way back. Maybe not even that. And you can see how many people are down here. They're even standing in the middle of the lake right there where the pool is. It's a little bit wet in there. Looking good. Everyone is getting riled up down here. Sandy Foster, that granny may miss her old age pension. You know what? You'll be getting a larger old age pension with the independence than you will under the Canadian government. So you actually don't get much. I talked to a lady similar to her working the cash register at the Walmart store. She said she was renting and her $1,300 a month old pension wasn't cutting it. So she had to work at Walmart to supplement her income. So yeah, the pensioners are actually working under the present pension. You know how those pension plans are. Some of those DEI investments that they have done with the whole thing. Oh, look at here's a nice sign here. Here, this sign pretty much says it all right here. WEF, isn't that most of our problem? Exactly, yeah. I know I was talking in the chat, they were talking about pensions. If they would only invest in stuff that wasn't DEI and what WEF, they'd be making more money for the seniors, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad because the whole Liberal Party that he worked for was making
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we're not doing much better with Carney, that's for sure.
No, he's part of the WM. It's like all the rest of them.
Well, yeah, net zero. He wants Canada to be net zero. And he's going to green the oil somehow. Who knows, with money. Pay more, get less. Hey, nice talking to you. There he goes. We are the media now. Oh, here's we are the media guys here. There's UTN in there again. Well, that's right, whether you like it or not. You know, you've got lots of stuff on Facebook and all over the place, CTV, CBC, Global News. Oh, yeah, they're all paid by the Liberals.
List of about 25 people.
Liberals have, liberals have made sure that they've paid. And they definitely promote the liberal point of view. You know? That's the way it works these days. Yeah, I couldn't get my microphone working there today. Otherwise, I'd have my remote mic hooked up here. But the old Bluetooth failed on me. So we're doing our thing. Here's another one. Not trust Carney no more. Mainstream media propaganda. Yeah, exactly. That's why most people want to. Another reason that a lot of people want to break away from Canada is because of Carney and the Liberals. That's like a really big reason. If it really wasn't for them, you'd have more people that would want to stay within Canada. And, you know, they went around, and sure, you can get people to sign up saying they want to stay in Canada, absolutely. But here are thousands of people that actually made it to this rally that are in favor of Alberta separating. And if this many people showed up at the rally, this is like, I don't know if the teachers got enough people or got as many people out here as this, the teachers union with all the teachers across the province. But if there are as many people as this, in fact, it's going to take more that couldn't show up to the event here that are in favor of separation, then yeah, Canada has something coming, that's for sure. Look at all the blue flags here. I don't see any Canadian flags down here. Oh, maybe. Let's see, on top of the Ledge building. Actually, there is one. No, it's actually the Union Jack. We've got the Union Jack flying right up there. And then up here, you've got the Alberta flag flying. And, oh, hang on, I don't know what that flag is up there. Yeah, Alberta flag of some sort. And then you've got another Alberta flag over on that side. You can't see it very well. But I don't see a Canada flag flying on the Ledge building here today. The Union Jack. That's about it. Isn't that a funny one? I wonder why they put the Union Jack up there, but they did. That's just the way it goes here today. I did see right up there, we can see a Canadian flag flying. Somebody brought one with them. I think that's the Antifa crowd up there, up on that high level area there. There's a couple of American flags up there, but a huge Alberta flag. But if there is any pushback on the group here today, it's going to be from those people in the high area over to the back end of the whole thing here. I don't know if they're shouting anything or whatever, doing their thing up there. Let me just motor over this way. Maybe even have a chance to sit down back here. It's going to be a bitch to get back up there again from this area here because it's going to really crowd in here as the time goes on. We'll see what happens. Oop.
Well, the buses were coming.
We'll see whether or not anyone is shouting anything over here about the whole thing. Maybe that's what we'll do is we'll stream the whole back end of the thing here. Where the Canadian flag is flying. Here we're in a bit of a high area here. I don't know. Maybe it's the elbows up crowd over there. Because I see one Canadian flag up there.
Upside down, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's outside.
Oh, it is upside down. Yeah. I see that. So there's one lowly Canadian flag up there flying upside down. So you never know. That's kind of a symbol of a broken country.
Yeah,
I did see there is another red flag that's not flying up there beside those American flags. The American flags have also an Alberta crest on them, and there's two of those flags up there. So that's insinuating that Alberta may become the 51st state in the United States. But this is pretty much, if there is going to be any pushback, it's going to be from that area up on top there, away from the crowd here. But you never know. You never know. They might come down here. Awful lot of flags down here, though. Like, look at this. If you've ever seen a sea of blue down here, this is it. Down at the Ledge building. Look at that, Sandy. Sandy from Eastern Canada. What do you think of that? Ontario, take that. Kenzie Kraken. You should have been down here. Too bad you missed the short bus. Hey, just kidding. Lieutenant, hey, nice to see you. Honk Tube in there. Black Crime in America. Big ups to everyone in there. Sorry I can't address everyone in the chat there. I think people, in this rally are traitors to Canada. Hey, my chat says they think that you guys are traitors to Canada. What do you think?
no trade. I just want a better deal for me, my daughter, and my future.
Really? Yeah.
It's Canada that gave up on us.
Yeah, good point. Trudeau and Carney, where are you today? Oh, they're in China. Trying to make a deal with China. Yeah. Trying to bootlick in China. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's them. Hey, good to see you.
Dude, man.
Looking good down here. A sea of blue. Sea of blue down here. I got to sit down a little bit here. I've been up on my feet a little bit too long. Oh, I was going to sit down, but all the rocks are taken. All the rocks are taken. So maybe we'll see a good place to sit down here. Okay, we're going to be picking it up from the back end here. Hopefully the stream is not too bad here. We got an awful lot of people with phones in their hands doing videos and stuff like that, posting to their Facebook accounts. JFK, Canada owes no one nothing. You owe us. You Easterners owe us here in Alberta. Like, come on. Look at all these people out here. They feel ripped off. and they've had enough already. And if there was going to be a plebiscite to vote on, they would vote to separate this whole crowd of people down here. And believe me, there's a lot of more people than this that couldn't make it to the rally. So yeah, it's pretty big down here. I'm going to see if I can sit down here somewhere. Let's go around here. Everyone's looking like they're with the FBI or something like that. Let me just talk to the chat down here.
I know. We went there. We went there for days.
Okay, we're just bringing her down a little bit here. It's going to be hard for you to see much of anything from here, but I just had to come back here to sit down a little bit, just because
Fan of chuck wagon racing. They had.
it's a little bit
That was amazing.
tough standing around here the whole time.
No, we didn't, but I really like Chance Vegan. I'm glad he won the title there. What a. But I had.
Just looking up on top there to see what the opposition looks like there, but
It was kind of.
I don't really see too much of Antifa types or people flying the Canadian flag. Like I say, there's one Canadian flag up there, but it's flying upside down, so that couldn't be an elbows up crowd. But if they're going to be anywhere, it's going to be up there.
Yeah, we took a.
As you can see, there's a couple of American flags with the Alberta crest up there.
Bring us right here, come back and pick us up.
But it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, well, the story got up. Might have changed around.
But definitely lots of people down here. Holy mackerel.
That's northern area.
There's like a couple thousand at least that I kind of just cased out, and they're just flowing in here. Like if you look over here, you can see people flowing into the event down here like crazy. There's literally busloads of people coming in here. They have indeed bussed in people from all over the province, and that's probably a new bus just got here, and people are unloading from it. So it's looking pretty good. De nada.
I got a buddy.
Yeah, Bullets is always, into self-promotion and talking about doxing or something. I don't know. Maybe he's going to dox somebody. Who knows? But I don't see anybody that's going to dox me down here. This is pretty much a pretty good crowd down here. Angela Dunn, good to see you. Bite-sized BS. Thank you for tuning in from the United States of America. Trump has canceled that deal. He doesn't want to talk to Canadians anymore about trade. He's like, I'm finished talking to you guys. You guys badmouth me. I'm not going to be working with you.
More fans here than the rest of us.
We're really far away from the PA horn. So just hang on a second here.
People being arrested, who paid for it? We paid $10 a head. And
Oh, hang on here. I'm just going to jump out and back in again. Okay, we're back in here again. Okay, I'm going to start walking towards the front here. Oops. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to just start walking to the front again here, because there's not much action back here. Way too much echo back here. This is John Bolton on the mic there. I like his stream. He doesn't stream every morning. Streams out of Calgary.
Oh God, our God, how majestic is your name in all the earth. Blessed is everyone who hears the Lord and walks in his way. As we gather here this afternoon, we recognize that we are at a most critical moment in the history of this great province. Do we choose to pursue righteousness, justice, truth, and morality? Or do we choose to continue going down the path that leads ultimately to destruction? Today we recognize that unless the Lord builds this house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards this land, the watchmen stay awake in vain. So we ask, O Lord, that you would intercede on our behalf, that you would build this house, and that you would guard this land, and that we would give to you all the glory. And so we ask, Lord, that you would begin a mighty move across this province, a move of repentance that leads to salvation, first from the evil of sin and death, then from the bondage of oppression and tyranny. For we recognize today how far as a country we have drifted from the truth of your word. And we have gathered together because we want to restore truth and we want to stand against evil. So forgive us, Lord, our trespasses, and forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Establish us, Lord, in this great province, the holiness and the righteousness and the name of Jesus Christ. We thank you for this beautiful, prosperous land, to call this home as a blessing that you have graciously bestowed upon us, to raise our families, to worship freely, to work, to play, is all a gift from you. And so, Lord, we pray your protection over this land, over our children, our families, our homes. We turn our eyes, our hearts to you, knowing and believing that you alone will sustain all that we have. And so, Lord, for the sake of your name, for the sake of our children and grandchildren, and for the sake of this great province, we pray, O Lord, that you would continue to guide and direct us. Guard those who are leading this party, all who are serving within. Give to them wisdom from on high. Make this movement and this province a model for all to see, that we shall serve the Lord our God, and we shall live in the blessings and the goodness of our God. For to you be the kingdom, and to you be the power, and to you alone be the glory, both now and forever. And all God's people said, Amen.
Amen.
I think you could be the regular time.
Thank you, John. My name is John. I have a YouTube channel, which I'll upload to the TV. People call me John. People say, you're the guy with the big book.
He is.
It's wonderful. We're going to look into your test. You're looking good. This is amazing. I tell you go politics on my channel, talk about the liberals a little bit.
So do I. I like talking about the liberals.
Because the same reason that you are talking a lot of people on the stage here.
I don't know if I should go around here. I don't feel like going through the people. I'm going to go around here. Ooh, they don't really have a good spot to get through here. Maybe they do. Maybe I can squeeze through here, through the bush.
I really think that order gets there. I know. And it's not for us to
Getting stuck in the bush here at the rally.
right now to thank all the people for being here today. You, of course, and the people on the stage here. I was talking to Mitch Sylvester, the CEO of the Alberta Prosperity Project, earlier this week. He said he's put something like 65,000 kilometers on his car driving around this province over the last year from town to town, talking to 100, 200, 300 people. Dr. Dennis Latcher is here today. He's been traveling from town to town. Jim has been doing that. And he's been talking about this. The people on the stage here have been working hard to pass along the message of independence. It's in their hands, but folks, this movement is in your hands as well. And I mean that figuratively, and I mean it literally, because all of you own one of these. You can pass along our message of independence using one of these. So before you leave today, if you're on social media, record a message and encourage people to join our movement. And tag it with I am Alberta. Okay?
You break a leg here.
You've got power in your hands. Pass along the message. I've seen a lot of messages online, but do it before you leave today. I want to see what? 20,000 messages by the time I leave Edmonton today. So what do I want to do? We're going to get to our first speaker in just a moment. I want to welcome up somebody you guys probably know. Derek Smith, Unacceptable Fringe, is here with us today. And where's Benita Peters? Come on over here, Benita. Okay, so what we're going to do here to start things off today, I want to cut the crowd right down the middle.
We're going to be in front of
We're
it.
going to see that Alberta flag way back in the distance there.
Start getting the flag in the view.
You're on Derek's side. And this side is the side that yells,
No, I got to get closer.
and this side yells Alberta. So when you see her raise her hand, Benita. Oh, that was pitiful. Oh, no. Let's start one more time. Come on, I am. You can do better. I think the I ams are better. Let's try it again. Okay, terrific. But you know what? I think the independence move needs to be united. I think we need to bring everybody together here. So why don't we do it all together and yell it as loud as possible? Because we want this. Get your cameras going, folks. We want this to go viral. So, are you ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. Again. Again. One more time. Outstanding. Give yourself a round of applause, everyone.
Use them off. Oops.
Okay, Carrie, we're going to play a clip in just a second, just to get you set up for that.
Hey,
Before I bring my first speaker up here today,
I wanted
I
to
want
see
to
it
play
for
a
myself.
clip. Give credit
I
where
thought
it's
you were
due
with
to
Antifa.
Ezra Levant from Rebel News for a question.
Antifa's dope.
Yes.
Hey, good to see you.
Ezra, I hope your
Benita
eyes are better after
Peterson.
getting pepper sprayed over in Ireland, I think it was this
I want to
week.
get to a little central view.
But he asked a
Go for
question
it.
during the leadership campaign for the United Conservative Party. And
Sorry.
Danielle Smith was the one who answered. Carrie, hit the audio.
Economic minority, but they did something different. They had an or else added to the end of it. How far are you willing to go? Are you willing to say, we want these things or else? At what stage would you, for example, invoke the Clarity Act as clarified by the Supreme Court? For example, calling a referendum on the Clarity Act question of secession. Do you have an or else in mind What is it and what would make you use it? And if not, how are you serious? And I'll start off with Danielle Smith on that one.
The or else is Dennis Modry and the Alberta Prosperity Project. It's true. We proclaimed into law on April the 7th the Citizen Initiative Act, which gives the people the power to collect signatures for a petition campaign to propose an amendment. If it's a simple matter of policy, it's a 10% threshold. If it's a constitutional change, it's a 20% threshold. That would mean 600,000 signatures. And as I understand it, Dr. Modry has 1 million people on his database. So part of when I decided I wanted to run, I knew how important it was to make sure that we address the issues of autonomy. And I talked to Dr. Modry as one of my first steps. I said, let's try this together. Let's get as much autonomy as we can. Full well knowing that he's got the power, you've got the power. If we're not successful, and this is why I take your movement very, very seriously, and why Justin Trudeau should take it very, very seriously too, because you have the power to be able to be.
He was
the
invited.
orals.
Hey!
Our first speaker today is a cardiothoracic surgeon and critical care specialist who started and directed Western Canada's first heart and lung transplantation program. During his 32 years in practice, he also served on the finance committee of successive provincial conservative governments since the Getty era. He is a founding member and chair of the Alberta Prosperity Society PLAS Project. Dr. Dennis Modry.
Thank you, John.
Modry.
Wow, what a fantastic crowd. There are thousands of our fellow Albertans here today. Thank you for being at the largest ever rally for Alberta's sovereignty in Alberta's history. We are at an inflection point, ladies and gentlemen, a time in history where we have a choice. And that choice is, do we continue to be subservient to Ottawa and the enslavement by our federal government? Or do we chart a new path forward to freedom and prosperity through independence? We know that we've been in a colonial relationship with our federal government for the last 120 years, wherein we've been subjugated, dominated, exploited, and our self-determination inhibited. And we know as well that the very Supreme Court views those criteria as the reason why a people can form a new country. The federation that we exist under is functioning exactly the way it was intended to function, with federal domination and control of Alberta. But the good news, ladies and gentlemen, is that we have the leverage, we have the power, we have the ability to empower our provincial government to be able to, for the first time in history, negotiate a new sovereign Alberta from a position of strength. And that position of strength comes from a successful referendum on Alberta sovereignty. Now, what is sovereignty? Think about sovereignty this way. Sovereignty is the highest expression of ultimate power and control. For example, God is sovereign. Nothing is above God. At a more elementary level, ladies and gentlemen, sovereignty is self-governance. It's freedom from external interference. What sovereignty is not, however, is a right or a left issue. Sovereignty is pragmatic because it benefits everybody. Every political stripe is benefited. Whether you're a union member or not a union member, you will benefit from the massive improvement in our future as a sovereign country.
Let's go, Alberta.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, freedom also means freedom from persecution. It means freedom from political persecution, economic persecution, cultural and religious persecution, freedom from regulatory persecution, and here's one you will remember, freedom from medical persecution.
Hey!
And you know,
See you,
ladies
blue.
and gentlemen, sovereignty is noble, and the pursuit of sovereignty is noble. It is noble to pursue self-determination. It is noble to pursue your goals and aspirations. It is noble to pursue freedom and prosperity. And you know what's really noble is when we all come together and seek sovereignty. And it is also noble to entrench in our future Constitution of Alberta those Judeo-Christian values and principles that were foundational to Western civilization, civil society, the rule of law, and our God-given freedoms and rights that can never be stripped away from us. Let's look at sovereignty from the individual perspective. Think of each one of you as a sovereign person. All right? And then all of a sudden, there's a regulation. Then there's a tax. And then there's more regulations. And then there's more taxes. And pretty soon you need a permit to leave your house. Pretty soon you no longer have the ability to purchase the goods and services that you need for yourself, your family, to plan for your retirement. And we're just about there right now. But think about this, ladies and gentlemen. In 1910, the tax rate was 6% in Alberta. In 1950, it was 18%. In 2010, it was 36%. Today, it's 43%. Can you imagine what it would be like if we were completely out from under all federal regulation and taxation? Can you just imagine?
Hey! We're liking that.
Can you imagine the circumstance where everybody pays nothing more than maybe 5-8% maximum? Think about the benefit to you. Think about the sovereignty that you have as an individual. Let's look at sovereignty from the provincial perspective. Remember when Premier Smith and the UCP government were elected? They introduced Bill 1. That was their first piece of legislation. That was called the Alberta Sovereignty Within a United Canada Act. Why was that implemented? It was implemented, ladies and gentlemen, so that the provincial government would have some legislative authority to push back against federal encroachment. Actually, federal usurpation of provincial constitutional authority. How has it worked out? Well, you know something, that hasn't worked out that well. Why? Because you would think in a properly functioning federation that when provinces have legitimate grievances, you would be able to come to some sort of amicable resolution. But in reality, that hasn't happened. Our provincial government, just like all former provincial governments, in order to deal with the federal government, have had to launch lawsuit after lawsuit after lawsuit against the federal government. Currently, there are some 18 lawsuits that have been launched by this provincial government against our federal government in relation to the development and transport of our natural resources, with respect to agriculture, with respect to with censorship, and with respect to our property rights. When you think about it, this is no way for a federation to operate. Who benefits from this? Well, with respect, the lawyers benefit, and the provincial government itself benefits because
Ontario
it
and
looks
Quebec.
as though they're doing something, but they're doing the same thing that leads never to a solution. And that's the problem. Now, fortunately, ladies and gentlemen, fortunately, we can do something. And the premier has started this off.
CJ.
We have to give her credit. When she met with Mr. Carney soon after he was elected, she made 9 demands, right? And she said, if these demands are not met, that will lead to a threat to national unity. Well, what could she possibly mean, a threat to national unity? It can mean only one thing. It means that if we don't get those demands met, Alberta's out. Alberta's leaving. That's what it means.
Yeah! He didn't listen!
And we've
Carney
seen,
doesn't
ladies and
listen.
gentlemen, through the Alberta Next panel,
Carney
8
just pushes.
constitutional requests that she'd like to see. Well, what is the likelihood of achieving those 8 constitutional changes?
Goofy.
Knowing there are 4 virtually impossible hurdles to overcome, the likelihood is 0. The 2 main attempts to change the Constitution in the past, Meech Lake and Charlottetown, failed, so the probabilities are 0. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? You know what we can do here? We can, what was mentioned earlier, the premier mentioned it in that little audio clip, is we can use the Clarity Act, which is the legal pathway for Alberta to leave Canada. 3 criteria: a clear question, a clear outcome, and demonstration that we've discussed the issues with other interested parties. Well, we've posed that clear question, and here it is. Do you agree that Alberta shall become a sovereign country and cease to be a province in Canada? And you know what? And you know what? The Premier and the Minister of Justice, Mr. Mickey Amory, have come out publicly and said, we want that question to go forward. Okay? Now, here's the thing. In order for that question to go forward, we either need to win in court, which we may well do, or the Premier and Mr. Amory can have their actions, or their words rather, followed by action. And here's the action that they could do. If they really believe in what they said, that they support and want this question to go forward, what they need to do is they need to legislate the removal of the criteria of Section 1 to 35.1 in the Citizens Initiative Act and in the Referendum Act. They need to remove it legislatively and let an honest referendum take place in the spring of 2026, which is exactly what she said she wanted to do. Let's see if that happens.
Sorry.
Finally, my final question and then a comment. My final question, ladies and gentlemen, if Alberta was already a sovereign country, would you want Alberta to join Canada under the current terms and costs of membership?
Hell no, hell no, hell no.
Of course you wouldn't. And since we would not join Confederation under the current terms and cost of membership, ladies and gentlemen, our provincial government has an ethical, a moral, and an economic responsibility to fix this dysfunctional problem and get us to sovereignty. Thank you very much for your attention.
Right on, Kenzie. Gotcha. I'm going to try and move.
Thank you, Dr. Beaudry.
I'm going to see if I can move up here a little bit. Hey, can I come up here? No? Come on. Okay.
Okay.
I'll sit down even.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you. Gotta get that big blue mug up here.
Oh.
Just let me get my paper straightened out. Wave those flags. They look beautiful out there.
Woohoo! Let's go. Hey, Kameka.
I knew this was gonna happen.
What happened?
There we go.
Is it
Our
back?
next speaker is Tanya Clemens, an Alberta farmer, mother, and educator. Thanks, Keith. Grassroots voice for sovereignty, inspiring audiences with a vision of faith, family, and freedom, with insight to show how sovereignty means prosperity for families and communities. Communities, rather. Tanya, thank you.
Move back over here with these guys, these happy guys.
Good evening, Alberta.
The hockey stick flag.
I stand before you tonight not as a politician, not as an economist, but as a farmer, a teacher, and a mom, and someone who loves this land with all I've got. This is my Alberta flag, the one I proudly fly in my combine during harvest.
Yeah.
And every morning that I've walked across the field this past harvest, I see this flag.
Peace
I
off.
see my family working together, one running the grain cart, another on the combine, one hauling a load in the stemmy. And in those quiet moments, I feel peace. I'm not thinking about Ottawa. I'm not thinking about politics. I'm thinking about the land, the sky, the work before me, and the people I love. That's what freedom feels like to me. In my little corner of Alberta, where my work and my way of life are respected and honored, where my faith, family, and freedom
It will
are
be.
cherished. But over the past decade, that freedom feels more fragile than ever. Every year, Ottawa reaches a little further into our homes, our schools, our farms, our lives, our bank accounts.
Well, you're welcome to move to Alberta before independence. You can't beat us, join us.
And make no mistake, when they mess with the people who grow the food, they mess with every family that eats it. So let me ask you this. When you think of your place right now in Canada, do you feel that your faith, your family, and your freedom are being honored and respected?
Oh!
If you
Ottawa doesn't
answer
listen.
no, then you already understand why Alberta
They don't
must
listen.
stand up. We've seen this disrespect again and again. Take Bill C-293, the so-called Pandemic Preparedness Act, giving Ottawa sweeping powers to seize land and property in the name of safety. And they can do that. Property rights, the right to your land, your home, the fruits of your labor, were never enshrined in Canada's Constitution. They can be changed, taxed, or taken with the stroke of a pen. When Ottawa slapped tariffs on Chinese electric vehicles, it made for great headlines out east. But out here, we knew what would happen next. China retaliated with a 78% tariff on Canadian canola, our own crop, our prairie pride, and also an industry that's bigger than Canada's automobile, aluminum, and steel sectors combined.
Carney doesn't care.
And Ottawa knew it. They knew it would hit the West the hardest, and they did it anyways.
Yeah.
Our story,
They don't care.
Alberta's story, is one of hard work,
It's all about
heartbreak,
Brookfield.
and hope. It's the story of a people who have kept showing up year after year, no matter how many times Ottawa said no. So I'd like to just walk you through a brief history of our attempts to try to carve out a better place within Confederation and through the lens of a farmer.
You betcha, Dickie.
To understand where we're going, we need to understand why. We were brought into Confederation in 1905. We had the oil, the grain, the grit, but not the freedom. When we joined, we weren't given control of our own resources. Ottawa kept that. After all, we were brought in to fuel the East. More control over Western farming showed up with the Canadian Wheat Board. By 1943, it wasn't a choice anymore, it was a monopoly forced solely on the West, and we had only one buyer, Ottawa. Imagine a farmer in the 1940s, after a season of struggle and toil. Their bins are full and a fair price is waiting just across the border, but they're not able to market their own grain. Then a bigger boo even came 1980 when Pierre Trudeau's energy minister, Marc Lalonde, rolled out the National Energy Program.
Oh, that's too bad.
He actually admitted at that time that the plan was to stop Alberta from becoming the economic powerhouse of this country. Think about that. He saw Ottawa saw Alberta rising, and they decided to cut us down.
Again.
Overnight, our energy sector collapsed. That was the decade that Alberta learned what Ottawa's version of unity truly meant. We feed, we fuel, we pay, and they decide.
No more.
Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much.
It's going to get happier. In the 1990s, a handful of courageous farmers standing up to Ottawa's tyranny said enough. They hauled their own grain south of the border to sell for a fair price. And Ottawa answered with shackles, handcuffs, and jail time for selling their very own grain. In 2001, our leaders wrote the firewall letter. Remember that? They asked for control over pensions, policing, taxation. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
Because 24 years later, we're still asking for the exact same things. In 2012, farmers finally won back their marketing freedom. The wheat board's monopoly was broken. But then Ottawa sold the wheat board itself to foreign interests.
Of course they did.
We built it and they sold it. Do you see now? We grow it, they tax it. We earn it, they take it. We build it and they sell it.
Shame on them.
In 2019, we again asked for fairness through the Fair Deal panel. Ottawa shrugged and did nothing. In the 2021 referendum, 62% of Albertans voted to end equalization. And Ottawa just laughed because they know
See?
the truth. Alberta
That's what we're
can't
talking
possibly
about.
open the Constitution to challenge equalization.
Hell yeah, we can.
To challenge that single clause, that one sentence that drains billions from Alberta every year, we'd have to clear 4 nearly impossible hurdles. The first one is that 7 out of 10 provinces representing 50% of the population have to agree. The second one is we'd have to have a majority vote in the House of Commons. The third is we would have a majority vote in the Senate. And if we magically somehow passed those 3 hurdles, the fourth one is a real killer because Quebec holds a veto. And they never even signed the 1982 Constitution.
Quebec is the worst.
So let's be clear. It's not that we haven't tried. Albertans have tried for 120 years. And Ottawa's answer has always been the same. No. Albertans, it's time we face the truth. Ottawa's system cannot be fixed from within. Every path to fairness is blocked by design. Every single year, we lose between $20 and $28 billion in equalization payments. That's about $6,000 per Albertan. Or for an average family of 4, that's $24,000 your family gives away to Ottawa for no services in return.
No more COVID.
Oh, it pays for all those
That's why
Ottawa
they're
civil
earning
servants.
money you'll never see again. But after all these
Sandy.
things, they have not yet broken our spirit.
Yeah. We're not broken. We ain't broken.
I was talking
Fight
with
this
my
one.
sister the other day about Alberta's future, and she's a big fan of Canada. She loves the whole idea of being part of Team Canada, and honestly, I get that. Even my sovereigntist heart understands the pull. But we both agreed on one thing. Alberta is not getting a fair deal in Canada right now. And here's the truth. If we actually want real change, the kind that means opening up the Constitution, that's nearly impossible for Albertans to do on our own. But if we vote yes in a sovereignty referendum, that changes everything. Alberta is not begging to be heard. We'd be negotiating from a position of strength for the first time in our history. And when that happens, when we vote yes to sovereignty, Ottawa will listen.
Oh yeah.
And here's the real beauty
That's
of
what
it.
we're telling you.
Regardless of where you sit on
It's over
sovereignty,
here.
when we vote in a favor of a sovereign Alberta, we get to decide our own fate. That's the power shift. Canada won't want to lose the economic powerhouse that is Alberta. They'll come to the table and quick. And maybe we'll like the proposal that they bring for Alberta's new place within Confederation. Or maybe we'll decide to build something new, something better. Maybe we will build something that actually reflects Alberta's values and goals, because that's what this is about. Choice and voice. So whether you're all in on independence or you just wish for a better deal within Confederation, that's what this sovereignty vote is about. It isn't about dividing, it's about uniting. Although just a few weeks ago, powers that benefit from a handcuffed Alberta sent out Jason Kenney to attack this movement as selfish and divisive. And his quote is, "It's bananas.
But Kenny's a
We are all
federalist.
a tiny, perennial, angry minority to drag the whole province through a deeply divisive debate, a referendum that would divide families, divide communities, divide friends for no useful purpose." But wanting this referendum for Alberta is not divisive, it is unifying. The pursuit of prosperity for Albertans is unifying. The pursuit of self-determination, the freedom to live the life that you want, is unifying. This is about respecting and honoring the faith, family, and freedoms of Albertans and everything that this flag stands for. Those who benefit from a weekend Alberta, they will use propaganda to convince you otherwise, to keep us divided and dependent. Do not fall for it. I believe we all want the same thing: to work hard, to build something lasting, and to know our efforts count for something. And sovereignty is how we fix what's been broken.
Just want to get more of the people.
Imagine an Alberta where the wealth we generate stays here. Where income tax is eliminated. Where our Constitution protects property
Watch Carney
rights,
jock the
freedom of
GST.
family,
Keep that gun.
and where a direct democracy returns the power truly back to the people.
Power to the people.
That's not a dream. That's Alberta sovereignty. That's the harvest of freedom we've been planting for over 120 years. And I know the thought of forming a new nation is intimidating.
Power.
It's scary. I feel that. We've never done this before. But here's the truth. Much of the world is looking to Alberta to succeed, to be the light of freedom and prosperity that our world needs.
That's right. Fucking truth right
And
there.
we can be that. There is a path out of this, and my heart is filled with so much hope. You see, courage doesn't mean we're not afraid. It means if we go ahead and we plant that seed anyways. And one day when our children and grandchildren look back at this time, I want them to be able to say, they were the ones who planted the seed, who tilled the soil, and who had the courage to harvest freedom.
Look, Mara. Hey, Cryptomara. Nice to see you.
Faith, family, and freedom.
Yeah.
That's Alberta. That's who I am. That's who we are. So may Alberta be forever strong and free.
Hey, hit that sub button. Give us a thumbs up and a sub. Come on, you guys.
Thank you very much, Tanya. Thank you so much. That was fantastic. We've got a number of speakers left, of course. Keith Wilson, Chris Scott, Mitch Sylvester, Jeff Rath. We've got another one to get your blood pumping in just a moment, but I just have to do this. I hope you don't mind, but I really want to get a picture of all of you with me. Everybody smile. Okay. Up next, you know this guy. You probably watch him on YouTube all the time. Him and Mrs. Fringe doing their live streaming. I was watching them last night. Derek Smith's Unacceptable Fringe.
Donald Trump! Donald Trump!
Hey, Alberta! Who's ready for independence? You can do better than that. Who's ready for independence? That's better.
Donald Trump!
Folks, if you don't know me, you should. My name's Derek Smith. I'm the host of Unacceptable Fringe on YouTube. You should join us if you haven't. Sometimes I talk about Mark Carney. Sometimes we talk about Captain Blackface. We talk about the Liberals. Today we're here to talk about something far more important, and I can tell you right now, Ottawa better start taking notes and shaking in their boots, because this doesn't look like a small fringe minority to me.
No.
I moved to this province as a teen. I grew up in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and my father put me and my family in a moving van. And when I asked him why we were moving out to Alberta, he said this is a province of opportunity. A place where if you're willing to get your hands dirty and work, you can work your way up a ladder and you can be successful.
Yeah. That's right.
That promise has diminished, especially in the last 10 years. Under the countless scandals, the theft, the lies, the stealing, the tyranny of Justin Trudeau and his puppet master, Mark Carney. There's a silver lining, folks. Dr. Modry, Jeff Rath, Mitch Sylvester have tirelessly toured this province to ensure that Albertans are educated, that they're ready to fight, that they're ready to vote their way to a prosperous Alberta. Our youth can't afford homes. They can't find jobs. The middle class can't afford groceries. They have to decide whether they're going to turn on their lights or put food in the fridge for their families. Our seniors are living in tents.
Pathetic.
Our veterans are being ignored. That is not the Alberta I moved to. I'm told constantly on my channel, Fringe, there is no way you can vote your way out of this mess.
Yes, we can.
I beg to differ. Alberta, you've been handed a golden ticket. You've been given a golden opportunity. You've said for years, your vote has no weight in the federal elections. Our Senate is unrepresented. Our votes just put bums in chairs while Toronto, Southern Ontario, and Montreal decide who runs our country. But this vote, ladies and gentlemen, this vote gives you more weight and more power than you've ever had in your life. If you are a true Albertan, you owe it to your children, your grandchildren, your future great-grandchildren to vote for prosperity, to ensure that there is a land left here for them, that they can afford homes, they can have families, they can build memories, and they can be prosperous and free.
Go. Can do it.
A message was sent in the 1980s by the federal government. I'm sending one back today, and we'll retool what they said in the 1980s. Screw the rest. Let's take back the West.
Good job, Derek. Good job.
We have the numbers. We have the ability, folks, to ensure our sovereignty. We have the ability to get away from taxation, from scandals. We have the ability to get away from provinces that say our oil and gas is filthy and unacceptable.
Go, Quebec. Quebec.
We have the ability to open up partnerships with the rest of the world while our government ignores us and says that they don't need to do work with Alberta and they don't need to bring investment in. And I don't know about you folks, but I am sick and tired of giving 50% of what I earn to a bunch of crooks in Ottawa to jet set around the world and to tell me that what I do for a living is dirty. Tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen. We are Alberta. We will be free. We will be prosperous. We will not go quietly into the night, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the start of us getting our independence.
I'll go for that.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you to all of our speakers so far. We've got more coming. And thank you very much for being here. It does my heart good to see all of you. It really does. Up next, we've got Keith Wilson. You've probably seen Keith, heard him. Top constitutional lawyer, fearless advocate for Alberta's sovereignty, stood for freedom during the convoy.
The convoy.
And now fights to free Alberta from Ottawa's grip. Keith.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Albertans, proud sons and daughters of this great land that we call home, thank you for coming here today. Look around you. Look at all these flags. Look at your neighbors. Look at the resolve in everyone's face. We all understand the gravity of the moment that's before us, the seriousness of the path ahead, the darkness if we don't make the right choices. What you see here around you today is the rise of Alberta. And each one of you has come here today because you are concerned about what you see happening to our country. You look at the policies that have been coming out of Ottawa, especially in the last 10 years. The no more pipeline laws, the emissions cap, the net zero, the requirement for us to all get EVs, all of these things. Not only are they ill-considered policies, Not only are they policies with bad effect, what's truly remarkable is they are policies designed to intentionally hold us back, to intentionally keep the third largest reserve of oil and gas in the world in the ground.
Boo.
But it's worse than that, and we know this.
Hey, Doc.
You're here today because you look at the forced wealth distribution that arises from equalization. Our hard work goes to fund pet project virtue signaling adventures set by Ottawa. Equally troubling, you look at the reckless spending, the debt, the deficits, the printing of money. What does that do? It devalues the money in your bank account. It devalues your paycheck. It devalues your retirement funds.
Why did Trudeau leave his teaching
All of this,
mid-semester?
all of this is preventing us, and more importantly, our children, from having the opportunities that we had. The opportunities to build a family, to have children, to own a home, to live a happy and prosperous life. And again, I remind you, these policies are not an accident. It's a conscious decision by Ottawa because they see the world through a different lens. They believe that they know better, that they're green gods, and we shall keep all of our resources in the ground.
Oh my God,
But they don't stop there. They have policies that attack our culture, that attack our way of life, that attack our religion, that attack our property rights. And it's about to get worse because you've seen Bill C9 and others that they're bringing in that are censorship laws. They don't like the fact that I can come here today and speak to you openly and freely, and that you can come and listen, and they want to stop that. They don't like the fact that Derek Smith has a YouTube channel. They don't like it that we can be on Twitter, and they want to stop all that. And that, folks, is scary.
Yeah, I know. I get put in jail all
The reality is, we all know this. Many of us wake up in the morning thinking, did I just have a really complex and vivid bad dream nightmare about everything that's going on? And what do I mean by that? We've slipped into dystopian times.
1984. Wrote a book about it.
But what we want, and I want, is not to fix Ottawa, as the most Albertan man in the world says at the end of his videos. He doesn't want to fix Canada. He wants to save Alberta.
Yeah. No more anti-free speech bills.
But you're also here today, each and every one of you, because you love Alberta, because you know our Western heritage and its values, our culture of freedom, our ethic for hard work, our preference of working hard rather than a handout, our mentality if we get knocked down, we dust ourselves off, we get back up and we get it done. We don't wake up in the morning. Unfortunately, some of you know I spent a lot of time in 2022 in Ottawa, both with the Freedom Convoy and then in the public inquiry in the fall. And they see the world through a different lens. When they wake up in the morning, their first thought is, what is the government going to do for me today? What is the government going to give me today? When we wake up, our first thought is, boy, I hope the government's not going to stop me from getting stuff done today.
A pirate radio, good plan. Mountain Woman.
We have an incredibly beautiful province. the diversity of our landscape, the diversity of our economy, the diversity of our people. We know the value of our worth. We know the value of our province. We know the value of our resources. Yes. And what we need is to get Ottawa's knee off our neck so that we can achieve that potential, that we can deliver the prosperity, that we can give our children tremendous opportunity to live a free, happy, and prosperous life. And you know what, folks? We are in a unique time. We are in a unique time in that no other parliamentary democracy in the world has laid out a legal pathway for a province or a state to legally leave. This is unique, okay? And as you know, that process involves a referendum. If the majority of the voters in a province vote in a referendum on a clear question to leave and become an independent country, then the process for that province to leave and become a sovereign country begins. So before us is the opportunity to fight for our kids, to work towards getting the votes we're going to need in this referendum. To me, that is the most critical thing. Now, I know many of you are concerned about this court case that's going on, or maybe Fabio Lukasik's nothing burger petition. Don't worry about it. Even if he gets his numbers, nothing happens. As the judge said in the Court of King's Bench matter, it's a nothing burger. We do have some challenges, and I'm working with Jeff Rath and Eva Chipiak, who are doing a phenomenal job in fighting that in the court so that we can get this question through the petition process. But I'm confident that no matter what happens in that process, and this is critically important, that next year, whether it's in the spring or the fall, there will be a province-wide referendum.
Let's go.
But we cannot, for the sake of our children, underestimate the magnitude of that challenge. We have to get like 1.8 million Albertans to vote yes. That means every single one of you is now charged with a mission. And that mission is to talk to your friends, talk to your colleagues at work, the guys on your shift, the people in your baseball team or your hockey league, everybody that you encounter, to have the awkward discussions, to get them to understand the opportunity that's before us, the opportunity that how they will benefit, how their family will benefit, how their community will benefit, how their kids will benefit by voting yes. That is the imperative that we all have. We can do it. You must do it. Are we going to fight for our kids?
For the kids.
We can't delay.
Where did that kid
It's
go?
game time. When you leave here, make sure that you commit yourself to all of the good points as to why it makes sense to do this. And you know, people will be afraid. People will be afraid about this idea of becoming an independent country. But what's more scary? Any uncertainty associated with that, or the certainty of the dystopian, impoverished nightmare that lies before us under the crazy carny liberals from Ottawa?
Don't forget Doug Ford. Where did Doug
We
Ford
can't
go?
delay. We can't slow down. This is our moment. This is our future for our families, for our children, for Alberta. Alberta will be free.
Thank you, Keith. Freedom! 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 Awesome. Our next speaker, Chris Scott.
All right. He's from the Whistle Stop
Owner,
Cafe.
operator of Whistle Stop Cafe in Mirror, Alberta. Chris is a courageous defender and advocate of Albertans' rights and freedoms against government overreach. Chris.
Interviewed him on the convoy. He was driving a kind of a picker truck on the convoy.
Well, thank you very much for that warm welcome, and thank you for making your way to Edmonton, Alberta, to the steps of our legislature to make your voices heard as Alberta.
Yay!
So I have something to show you.
Don't forget to hit
I
that
never
sub
do
button.
this, but I actually wrote a speech. Can you believe that?
Holy.
I'm not going to read it. The reason I wrote a speech today is because it occurred to me very recently that number one, there was going to be probably tens of thousands of people here, and that's freaking terrifying for me. Number two, it really hit me like a freight train, and I know because that's happened, that this is probably the most important thing that any of us will do in our lifetimes.
Got that right.
You know, we've been upset with taxes and equalization and not being heard and all those things for so long. Nothing's ever really been done. Nobody's really taken the time to show up and fix these things. We've had plenty of politicians that do a lot of this. For those in the back, I'm making the talkie motion with my hand. And they do things like they hold a referendum on equalization. Do you want to end equalization? We say yes, and nothing happens. And that's because no politicians actually want to do these things. They don't want things to change. Those in power, they don't want us to have a voice. They want our voices to be loud enough to get them elected. And that's it. And then what they'll do is they'll do everything they can to keep that power, to keep us voting for them, giving us little trinkets, giving us a yes referendum to ending equalization as if there's some champion of rights and freedoms and Alberta prosperity. But it was never true. When Jason Kenney did that referendum, it was smoke and mirrors. Jason Kenney, the savior of Alberta, parachuted in from Ontario to save us from the NDP.
Check out the Alberta Prosperity Project.com.
Sorry, you guys didn't tell me they don't like Jason.
Thanks a lot for becoming a member.
Council.
Rip the Mara. Thanks a lot.
Benefiting greatly from the status quo.
Much appreciated.
And many of them, good people as they are, they don't want to make waves. They don't want to rock the boat because the boat, it serves them well. They do what they do, and we just kind of go along with it because we think nothing can be done about it. But we've seen some things change in the last few years. I am more guilty than probably anyone here of being apathetic when it comes to politics, of saying things like, oh, I don't want to be involved in politics. Oh, I don't think about politics. The whole time forgetting that politics literally has their fingers in my life from the moment I'm born to the moment I die. I was completely apathetic and I didn't do anything. You know when I did something? When the government had me arrested for pouring coffees, when the government had me put in handcuffs because I dared to protest what they were doing.
That's why I went to Ottawa. The convoy. Sandy.
It was at that moment that I realized everything I thought about my life and who I am in this country and what the country means to me and what the Constitution, the Charter, all these things, everything that I believed was wrong. And now we're in a time where a lot of us, we've felt these things, we see these things, we've watched things happen to our friends and our neighbors in the last 5 years that we never believed could happen. We never believed that we would see pastors getting dragged down the highway being arrested for holding church services in Canada. We never in our wildest dreams imagined that we would be arrested for the crime of protesting or for the crime of serving people food. A good friend of mine lost his business because he fed a hungry man a pizza in Canada. And all of these things that we've seen and we've felt over the last few years have had many of you, just like me, searching for answers. What is the truth in all this? What's the solution? What are the answers? Now, to be perfectly clear, I'm nobody. I'm not a lawyer. I've been to court a couple times, but not on the right side. I'm not a lawyer. I have never held somebody's heart and lungs in my hand. I haven't done anything fantastic or incredible in this life that should make people listen to me. And yet here I am.
That's a great
on the
conservative.
Central Legislature, sharing with you my passion for this province and for truth and justice and freedom, not...
Yay! Let's go, Alberta! See? You pissed us off, Ottawa. Pissed us off one too many.
Freedom! Oh, shoot. I can't put my hand up like that. That's going to be a meme.
Freedom! Freedom! Freedom!
I don't do this because I have to. No, I don't do this because I want to. I do it because it's necessary. It is necessary that we start making sacrifices on some of the things that we want to do, and maybe we go stand outside in the cold and we do the things that are necessary to change our situation, to build
down in
the
front.
future that we want. It's going to take sacrifices from all of us. A good friend of mine, he once told me, you know what, Chris? You complain about the things the government are doing. They're going to keep doing that all the time. They're not going to stop. They do it because they can, because it benefits them, and because we let them. But you know what changes that? You know how we solve that? You bring enough people. If you bring enough people, it ends. If you bring enough people, you can change the world. And now...
Yay!
There's a lot of people here today, but it's not enough. We need more people, which means that each and every one of you, you need to ask yourself, are you willing to make the sacrifices necessary, specifically with your time, to make this happen? Are you willing to actually go and have the difficult conversations with those who may scoff at you, so that you can make these changes? Are you willing to give up your Friday night or your Saturday night, like most of these people have been doing for the last 4 years, to make this happen? And if you're willing to answer yes, which I'm sure most of you are, then you need to walk the walk. When you leave here, you need to start doing these things. You need to educate yourselves on what the situation we're in and what the solution looks like. You need to know the details, so that when you have these conversations, you're an effective ambassador for independence. Every one of you is an ambassador for Alberta independence. Did you know that?
Yay! Let's go,
There's some
independence.
great resources out there, of which the Alberta Prosperity Project website is fantastic. Almost anything you need to know about this subject, you can find there. You can arm yourselves with the knowledge you need to have these conversations. And then you can go out into this province and you can have these conversations with your friends and your neighbors. You'll know what you're talking about, and you can turn them into ambassadors for independence as well. This is no small task. This isn't a small feat. It's not an insignificant blip in politics in Alberta. This is
Convoy had nothing to do with bringing down the government,
for
Sandy.
generations to come. Not just here in Alberta, not just here in this province, but everywhere else that's watching us. And I can tell you, they're watching us. I traveled to Holland to support the farmers when they were protesting the government taking their land. And they recognized me from Alberta. They knew who I was. They knew our story.
Yay!
They knew our story and they believe in what we're doing because this is not just an Alberta specific thing. The world is descending into a world where truth is literally spat on and
Liberal shopper.
and lies are celebrated as if there's some sort of ideological, principled, whatever. The world is watching and they want change too. So and I say when, this is not an if, this is a when Alberta declares their independence and stands on their own 2 feet.
Yay! Give us a thumbs up.
When Alberta stands on her own 2 feet and shows the rest of the world what it looks like to pursue truth, justice, and freedom, others will join. Do you think British Columbia is happy with what's going on there right now? Do you think Quebec is happy with what's going on there right now? The real salt of the earth, men and women all over the country, all over the world, have their eyes set on Alberta. They're looking to us. They're looking to us to blaze a trail that they can follow so that they can gain their freedom too, so that they can found their own places on faith, family, and freedom, rather than this delusional ideology that strips away rights and freedoms, breaks up families, damages children. They don't want it either. So now that we know these things, it becomes our duty to start speaking truth and standing up for what's right.
Because they want Alberta's money, honey. Ontario and Quebec, especially.
I appreciate that everyone's cheering for that now, but I will tell you that it is not easy. It's not easy to speak truth. And that's a sacrifice you're going to have to make. Doing the hard things. And sometimes maybe you lose a relationship because you tell the truth about something. Maybe people don't accept you in your circles anymore because you're standing for truthfulness. But it is necessary because I can tell you this from my own experience. For every one person that turns their back on you because you refuse to participate in the deluded thinking of the day, there will be 10 or 20 or 30 that will stand with you and support you and tell you how much they appreciate you for what you're doing. You've heard how unique our situation is here in Alberta. You've heard how wonderful and prosperous and beautiful this country of Alberta is. Will be. Do you want that? Sorry, did they answer? Did anybody hear anything? I didn't hear anything. Do you want that?
Holy smoke.
Are you going to do the work? Good, because in the coming weeks, I are going to be calling on you to start doing these things. We're going to ask you to start walking the walk. We need to hit the streets and get out there and bring this message to people. Because for as many people there are here, there's 4.5 million people in this province, and every one of them needs to hear the message. So when you're called, when you're asked to step up and volunteer your time to go and do these things, are you going to do it? Then I can tell you with confidence that we will bring enough people in this province and we will win.
We can do it.
Thank you, Chris. Great job. I just want to say, Chris. I just wanted to say to Chris, you're not a nobody, sir. You're an inspiration. So thank you so much. Something struck me while he was talking about getting other people involved. A lot of people don't want to get involved in politics. And there's a saying, people who say they're too smart to get in politics get ruled over by people who are too dumb. Up next, Gotta keep things moving along
Gotta
here.
get in
Northern
politics.
Alberta Sporting Goods Store business owner, Mitch Sylvester. Mitch currently serves as the CEO of the Alberta Prosperity Project.
Well, thank you very much. You know, this event started 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, when I was speaking with the Premier. And I kind of made it known that I wasn't very happy with the attention that the UCP is giving to us. So I thought, let's call a rally on October 25th so they can actually see that we exist. And here we are. And it started over a conversation about guns, and actually about the amnesty ending at the end of October this year. And they've been telling us for 2 years that they were going to help us to take care of that, so Albertans wouldn't get into any trouble based on the end of the amnesty. And the amnesty was supposed to end October 31st, and the Premier has said to us that she was going to take good care of us by not allowing the RCMP to enforce the new gun laws, or the gun laws that are coming from Ottawa. So I said to her, that won't work. And we've been trying to get you to take care of us for 2 years. Last year at the AGM, they gave us a new Bill of Rights, which was supposed to include the right to bear arms. However, they put in our new Bill of Rights the right to bear arms in accordance to the law. So what did that do? Nothing. Made it worse. So I explained to her, I said, okay, so let's take a look at this scenario, November 1, the day after October 31st, when the amnesty ends. Anybody that has a restricted firearm or one that's on that prohib list will become a criminal that day. Their passport will be removed because they're a criminal. Because they have a prohibited gun, they will lose their PAL, their gun license. Then the RCMP will be compelled to go to your house and grab all of your guns, including your restricted ones. So we have proposed to them a new Alberta gun license. And they went all around the province saying that they were going to do that, but they backed out of it about a week before we had this meeting. So we said, well, we had better get people together so that they understand the problem. Because I really believe that Albertans will not give up their guns. Yeah. So I'm going to share something with you. I went to the Prairie Rising conference last week. Actually, you know what? I went to the Prairie Rising conference last week in Regina, and there was a gentleman there by the name of Jim St. Clair. And Jim St. Clair was a veteran. And he spoke to the people, and he said at the conference, and he
They're
said,
not
you know,
Blue Jay flags.
what currency are we prepared to pay to keep our freedom? Because he had just explained that he had a picture of himself on that Jumbotron, and it showed him and his paraphernalia on top of a roof of a school somewhere in the Middle East, where the Taliban had gone in and killed all the girls in an all-girls school. And they had cut all the girls up and put them in the sewer in the basement. And they went in there and they killed these people that killed these girls. And his next question was to the room, what currency do you want to pay for your freedom? We have paid in blood. What I'm asking you as a people and my group is, if I call you to come to the next event, will you pay in time? I mean, no hockey, No excuses. I want 10 days a year from you. If you give me 10 days and everybody in the Alberta Prosperity Project that has signed the intent to vote for us gives us 10 days, we can win this whole thing in a very quick amount of time.
Yeah.
So this today, thank you very much to all of you. It's been a very huge success, and I'm very proud to have helped organize this. And I'm very proud of all of our people here with APP that did all the work to organize this as well. So thank you very much. So just in saying, I've got a little thing. Carney's got the elbows up thing going. You know what? It's
Your
kind of a hockey
elbows
thing, right?
down
As a
now.
hockey player. I'm going to tell you a little thing about hockey players. There's a challenge that goes on. I don't know if you're aware of it, but I'm aware of it. Sometimes guys will
Alberta
stand
cares
up to
about
you
this,
and
Hamilton
say,
Patty.
come on, let's go. Do you want to go? So at that moment,
I'll show you who cares
you
about
either
this.
do or you don't. And if you don't, that guy probably owns you and you're a little intimidated. And then once you get intimidated, it stops everything from working. So here's what I'm going to ask you. Let's change that up. Because the answer to, come on, let's go, is let's go. Right? So I'm going to ask you as a group, there's a double meaning there. Come on, let's go.
Hey.
So that's going to be the battle cry for our movement. How about that? So I'm going to ask you a question and then you can tell me if you want to go or not. Is the federal government stealing from us?
Yes.
Are they sabotaging our industry? Are they taking us down the path to communism?
Yeah.
Are they censoring us?
A bunch of communists.
Are they stealing our guns from us?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. Thank you very much. Okay, our final speaker today. Jeff Rath is a constitutional lawyer. With over 2 decades of experience, he is a leader in his field, with his expertise and knowledge having been pivotal in representing the First Nation communities and suing governments across Canada. He is the general counsel on the Alberta Prosperity Project board and is a leader and supporter of Alberta independence. Jeff.
Hey, Jeff Raff.
I want to tell every one of you that's here today, I have never been so proud to be an Albertan. I look out across that sea of blue flags, and I see that today, going forward, should be known October 25th as Alberta Independence Day. The future is ours. Now, Chris Scott was talking earlier about things that are available on the Alberta Prosperity website. I'd like everybody that hasn't done it already, when they go home tonight, I'd like you all to download a copy of a document on that website called The Value of Freedom. That document, I heard one of our hecklers out in the audience screaming, "Where's the budget?" Well, that's the budget, people. We send $70 billion a year to Ottawa in tax revenue, in GST, capital gains tax, carbon tax, industrial carbon tax, all of the bullshit taxes that Ottawa levies on us to take our wealth to fund social services in Quebec and the Maritimes. And it's time for this to stop.
Yeah.
And that's what that document shows. We send $70 billion a year to Ottawa. We get less than $20 billion a year back.
What that document shows is that even after funding an Alberta Armed Forces at 3%,
Big crowd.
tripling the amount of money spent on the Indigenous people of this province, that Ottawa has left in abject poverty. We still have First Nations reserves in this province that don't have clean drinking water.
There's thousands.
How disgusting is that, Ottawa?
There's thousands of people down here.
It's time to end the tyranny of Ottawa and keep our money at home to take care of our families, fund Alberta education, fund our hospitals, fund our doctors, fund our Indigenous people, and take care of Albertans.
Whoa! Let's do it.
That document makes it clear that we can easily afford every single service provided to us by the federal government in a haphazard fashion. Like, who anymore believes that the federal government actually provides a national defense? Right? We have more people here on this square today, and I would wager we have more firearms between the bunch of us than they have in the entire Canadian Army.
Yay! Power
So
to the
what do we get for
people.
that money? We're certainly not being defended. Every time we turn around, Mark Carney, who I believe is an existential threat to the province of Alberta, when he said
Mark Carney.
elbows up,
Doug
what people
Ford.
didn't understand was elbows up. We'll elbow Alberta in
The
the head
Ford
again.
Carney clown
Because that's
show.
all he's been doing. They haven't announced an end to any of the legislation that Danielle Smith said was a deal breaker. When that issue comes up, you get some sort of mealy-mouthed statement from either Carney or one of his ministers. Oh, well, we're working to make Alberta or Canada an energy superpower. We'll get this done.
Yeah, green energy.
Blah, blah, right? And then what are they doing? When Carney talks about an energy superpower and creating a national energy corridor, what he's really talking about is not pipelines and oil and gas. Again, one of his many conflicts of interest, Brookfield has the corner on small modular nuclear reactors. So they want to have a network of power lines hooked up to Brookfield reactors.
Carney.
So every time you plug in the bullshit electric car that won't run in an Alberta winter into a wall socket, Carney and Brookfield are siphoning money out of your wallet through a wall socket into his secret bank account in the Caribbean. Canada has become one of the most corrupt countries in the world under Mark Carney.
See, Dean?
It's run by a bunch of scam artists from the
Yeah.
World Economic Forum.
Never mind,
President
Jagmeet
Trump
Singh.
rightly called out at the United Nations recently, calling
Carney.
out the green energy scam
Net zero
that
bullshit.
unfortunately our premier has been paying lip service to. With all this nonsense, net zero garbage,
Yeah.
we're going to decarbonize Alberta
man.
oil. We'll have a pipeline, but we've got to build a giant carbon sucking machine.
Carbon capture.
Pathways Alliance, so we can suck CO2 out of the air that our farmers, our forests, our wildlife all need to thrive. They're going to take the CO2 away from our environment and our farmers.
There you go, Dean.
So that Carney might deign to give us a pipeline. Enough.
He won't. You got caps on carbon, caps on oil.
We are governed by complete
No ships,
morons.
no pipelines.
Does anybody remember the start of the phony trade war? When we had Doug Ford turning red in the face, jumping up and down, and saying that, we'll teach the Americans a lesson. We're going to cut off their Alberta oil.
Great Reagan
Does
had
anybody
there.
remember that?
Ford.
Right? And then somebody whispers in his ear, hey, Doug, don't you know that all your Ontario oil comes through the States from Alberta? I mean, we are being governed by morons. The gibbering Gibault, the former climate change minister, who's now the minister in charge of shutting down the internet and censoring all of us, right? Didn't even know that there wasn't a cross-Canada pipeline, even though that idiot had been fighting pipelines for years as an eco-terrorist with Greenpeace. This is who we are being governed by in Canada. And there is only one solution, and that is to get Alberta the hell out of Canada and become an independent country. Something else I want people to reflect on. I think some of you may know that Mitch and Dennis and I have been traveling to the US and meeting with the Trump administration at a very senior level. And I need to tell each and every one of you that there is ample support, if not enthusiastic support, for this project. There is ample support, enthusiastic support for Alberta becoming an independent country. Now, I know some members of our movement favor the 51st state. We are not a 51st state movement. We are an independent Alberta movement. The members of the U.S. administration that we're speaking to, they know that. There are no designs to turn Alberta into the 51st state. At our last meeting, one of them pointed out, it's like, oh God, it's like trying to get that through the Senate. The Senate would want Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. in return. That's never going to happen. The other thing was, and you guys might find this funny, I did, we were all joking around about President Trump making fun of Trudeau and, just smacking Carney like the stupid little puppy that he is from time to time when he tries to pee on the carpet by making jokes about Canada becoming the 51st state. And of course, we all laughed around the table because we all went, oh yeah, who the hell would want Quebec? We have enough trouble with them in Alberta. We don't want that. So everybody that we're talking to is very clear on what we want. We want a free and independent Alberta. Now, in terms of getting us to that goal, and I think when you look at the sea of blue flags waving across this plaza today, everybody here is asking you to do some things. Next time I go to an Oilers game or go to Oilers Plaza, I want to see a sea of Alberta flags waving. I want people cheering for Alberta, not standing for the Canadian national anthem that has failed us so badly. There's some journalists who oh, well, Alberta independence isn't a serious thing. I'll start believing it when people start booing the national anthem at an Oilers game. Well, think about that. I'm asking you to do that. Bring your Alberta flags. The other thing I want to talk to you all about, and this is fairly serious, is that right now, as some of you may know that follow politics, about 70 to 75% of the membership of the United Conservative Party of Alberta is in favor of independence. We need to make sure that that message gets through to our premier loud and clear. So what I'm going to be asking all of you to do,
bad relationship, got to get out
the time. And again, this is only a very small fraction of the amount of time that my colleague Mitch Sylvester is asking of you out of your 10 days. I would like all of you to go online and buy a United Conservative Party membership and buy a ticket to this year's Alberta UCP annual general meeting, the AGM, coming up here at the end of November. All right? And the reason we want you to do that is right now, about 65 to 70% of the UCP board is in favor of independence. Right? After this AGM, we want 100% of the UCP board in favor of independence, and we want independence candidates elected to run the UCP. Can we do that, Alberta?
Let's go, Alberta.
I want to thank all of you for coming out today. Again, I can't tell you how proud I am today to be an Albertan, to see all of you here standing for independence, standing up for your families, standing up for the future of your children and your grandchildren, and a prosperous future for this province. Thank you all so much for coming out. God bless all of you. God bless. Thank you, Jeff. I am Alberta. I am Alberta. I am Alberta. I am Alberta. And to echo what Mitch said, let's go. 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 Thank you so much to all of our speakers. Let's give them a good round of applause. Thank you very much. Again, thanks to Mitch, Jeff, Dennis are going on all the time. If you haven't been to one of their events around the province, go out and see one. They're on the Alberta Prosperity Project website. Go there and pledge to vote for independence. Make sure you do that. Say hi to all the people around you right now. If you hadn't said hi yet, get to know your friends, spread the message, spread it on social media, get your phones out. And as you head out today, first off, be safe driving home. If you see any garbage sitting around you, pick it up. Let's leave this place spick and span. The independence movement doesn't leave a mess. And we're going to do another one of these. Let's do another. We got to do another, and we'll bring out 5 times as many people. It's been an honor to be here today. Be safe. And I can hardly wait to vote for independence. Thank you.
All right.
I was just told that there is free fruit for children in the gray tent over there if you want to get some fruit heading out.
Yeah, there's literally thousands down here for sure. I don't know if there's 10,000, but can't count.
And just to let you know that I'd like to thank Max for being here today from Freedom Calendar, right here. More than 2,300 people were watching online today as well, so they're spreading the message. Check out his channel on YouTube. Spread
Hey, nice to see you. Combi, Reagan, looking good. Troll, yeah, there's trolls everywhere. What can we say? A rebellion of peace fails. Yeah, good stuff. Miss Angie checking in from the U.S. of A. to see what we're up to here in Canada. Sounded real good. 344. Yeah, I got a counter here, but I can't. Oh, let's see. No. All I see on my screen is 344 watching, but I think that's combined.
Leslie Kelly. Brian Leslie
Combined
Kelly.
with X and YouTube.
The sound will go around
It looks pretty good.
left side of the stage.
Yeah, great event. Whoever came up with that sound system, holy smokes, it was loud. But for the number of people here, it was like a full block. This whole area here, which is like about a block long, up to that terrace that kind of raises up there a little bit, was 100% completely full of Albertans in favor of independence. Definitely a full house here today. I'm going about it. I see one American flag over there to the left. I don't know if you can see the guy flying the American flag there. Oh, it's actually that combination, Alberta American flag. It's got both on there. So I guess that person is in favor of Canada maybe becoming the 51st state. I'm not sure what the status of that is. Hey, what's up? Oh, we're just live.
No, I came to talk to somebody, but everybody's thinking my story. My mom was killed in a car accident.
Oh, no.
This happened to my son. Hospital murdered his dad in 2020, and then all these lawyers stole his settlement.
Oh, geez. That's pretty bad.
Crazy, eh?
Bad world we live
I
in.
know.
Sometimes there's no justice.
No, there is.
And all you can do is just keep living, and
You got to expose them. Is
Yeah.
what you got to do,
that's true.
because that will stop it, eh?
I hear you.
Yeah, it's just going to keep going if nobody says anything, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for sympathy.
Great rally here, though.
Oh yeah, it turned
Lots
out
of people,
Yeah.
great speakers, lots of enthusiasm.
Oh yeah.
It turned out 100% as far as I'm concerned. The chat here loved it. It was a good time. Except for Sandy, the liberal. She didn't like it. Yeah, well, you know, liberals. They only like Trudeau and Carney. Everybody else, no. Sandy. Hey, if you're a liberal and you come in my chat, well, you know, you deserve what you get. You know, especially with the stuff that you say.
So how was it biking down in Sylvan Lake?
Sylvan Lake, yeah. Oh, great down there.
Yeah.
It's nice. But, you know, the water's cold now.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's pulled their boats
It
out
was
of
chilly
it.
that morning, eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But days like today are not bad.
Yeah.
We go riding around. We like going around the lake.
Make a good time there.
Yeah, you
still
saw
had a
that
good
video.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Time you got kids around, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was their mom today,
Yeah, right on.
but they might have come down here, but they were doing other stuff, bowling or something like that. Looks
Yeah,
good here.
right, man.
Yeah,
Good seeing you.
nice seeing you. Thanks. Keep moving this way here as the crowd moves away there. Oh, there's the guy that wouldn't let me come up. on the steps there earlier. But we're up here now. Looking for John Bolton. If I see him here, I'll talk to him a little bit. I like watching his podcast in the morning. He was the MC of the whole event down here. Probably Derek there, you can see with the fringe hat. He's probably one of the most recognizable people down here because he's got his podcast there. He's got over 100,000 to watch there.
And then we got the restriction and I just kept cutting it down. She makes me think again, the viewership is huge. It's huge. We were in the even though we were even stepping.
Greta country, yeah, right. Greta stood right where I am at here on this stage and gave a speech to a completely full audience down here. I think there was probably 3,000 people down here when Greta spoke. It was, I saw a whole bunch of teachers down here with their students is what I saw. So she's trying to brainwash the young kids there into going through with the climate change bullshit. And now where is she? She's on a boat getting arrested. Christina W. Hey, looking good. Will they be voting to separate from Canada? Well, it has gone to court, and I don't think it's out of court yet. Whether or not that vote can actually take place, but after the thing comes out of court, then they're going to have to get signatures for petition. So that's kind of the next step going on there. Apparently, they got all the money over there. But yeah, whatever's going on here with the whole event, we're more than willing to help out. Maybe have some guests come on my show that are going to be able to talk and educate a little bit about what's going on. So yeah. Or maybe if I can get some signatures or something like that once that petition starts, we'll definitely help out. No, you can't say that. From what I see here, Pooh Scissors, I think there's going to be a vote. Well, we know that Lessick, the guy by the name of Lessick, he's coming in with a vote first if he gets enough signatures on his petition. But his vote will be, do you want Alberta to stay in Confederation with a member of Canada, the province in Canada? That's what his question will be, yes or no. Well, if you have all these people and a whole bunch of people vote no to his petition, well, he's pretty much, telling the government that, hey, Alberta wants to get out of Confederation. So we'll see what happens. We'll absolutely see what happens. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. That's all I can say. But you know, like even if we don't get enough numbers to separate, you know, at least this is a one hell of a message to Ottawa. You know, even today, even before anything, just having this many people show up here today is one hell of a big message to Ottawa. You know, saying that you know you've got a lot of people that are behind the exodus of Alberta from Canada. You saw them if you were watching here today. You know, there were literally thousands of people down here, all all in agreement, and it was a sea of blue flags down here. I didn't see. I did see one Canada flag being flown, but it was being flown upside down. So there you go. Still people milling around here, chatting with each other. Looking good here. Most of this big area here is now cleared out.
But if I can make it work,
Oops. Got my power cord pulling on my camera here as I'm panning around here. So lots of talk here with everyone. A little bit of talk about the convoy down here and who is doing what there and who went to what court case and that kind of thing. Of course, the people here are like, they're pro convoy people down here, being, you know, conservative, pretty much a conservative crowd down here. Wasn't too much, you know, on display politically here of any political parties, but it was more everyone in unison. They want to see Alberta separate. And, you know, nobody was flying like a conservative flag or wearing a conservative shirt or a NDP shirt or whatever. Of course, those guys are like anti everything that conservatives want to do. Looking good. Thank you very much, everyone. It's a moderator in the chat. Thanks a lot, Cryptomira, for buying that membership to the channel, and Kenzie Kraken for giving us a donation there earlier. Do appreciate that. And anyone else that might have donated that I might have missed there, because my screen was really tiny here and hard to see the comments popping up here. But appreciate everyone supporting the stream. Thank you very much. Mater, yeah, chat is flying. Cribs and Wall. Looking good. Kind of looking for Ron Bolton. I don't know where he went to, and talk to him. I like watching his podcast in the morning. It's just his podcast. If you're conservative in Alberta, check out John Bolton, Bolton. His YouTube channel is just that. And give him a sub. He does his blue cup of coffee thing first thing in the morning. It's like about maybe 10 minutes or 15-minute YouTube stream. Well, not really a stream, but he records it and then punches it out there. And he's got a pretty good audience. He used to be in radio at one time. So he does a good job with the stuff that he publishes, which is pretty good. He's actually interested in $300. He's like, he's a little bit ignorant up here, right? It's going to be dark by the time I leave here. They've already turned the lights on in the grounds here. But I work on that. It's work against stuff.
Well, and also, but that's a great idea because then I got
No harm, a slow implementation of
he was thinking because we're Canada, I was trying to serious, right?
Oh, okay. Divine plan. Okay. Sounds good. We'll check into it.
But I can't even find
Right on.
I'm gonna feel
Okay, I don't know what it's about, but I'll have to check it out. It's good for my audience there. I'll give a promotion.
basically it's like having the right saying freedom of recognize this is coming above the government.
Sounds good.
Seeing us above the government, the people tell the government what to do.
Global people monetary system. The divine law. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, we have the right to print our. Yeah, you're coming to my place.
Right on. Sounds good. We'll check it out.
Yeah. Tommy, how's it going, man?
Good, good.
To see you.
Good
I'm
to
following
see
your
ya.
lives every once in a while. Every time I want something like mindless to like just listen to in the background, it's always you.
Yeah, there's always something going on.
Yeah, with your voice, it's like soothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, my chat is really going hard.
gotta get contractors.
Oh, what do we got now? We got somebody yelling over there, and you got the police over there. I don't know what's going on. Maybe somebody, a protester, maybe a lone protester in the crowd. Let's see what that flag is there.
That's wild. She gave me a
No, I don't see any Antifa flags, so we're okay.
and I haven't done it yet.
I'm okay going home today
Even just the idea.
without the Antifa around here.
Tommy Tepper's the best channel.
we'll clip that. Thanks a lot. Tommy Temper on YouTube. Yeah, nice to meet you. Great. Here's John. We got the John Bolton.
Yeah.
Hey, John, how you doing?
I'm good. Oh, you're recording me?
Yeah, good.
Go on.
We're live here right now.
What's your name?
Tommy Temper. Tommy Temper on my hat.
Are we live streaming?
Yeah, right now. Yeah. Hey, great job. I watch you almost every morning with the blue mug,
I
with
appreciate that.
with
Thank you
the
so much.
fake thing coming off the top of the mug there.
Yeah, the fake steam coming out the
Yeah,
mug.
exactly.
Yeah, I know. The best I could do.
Yeah, right on. No, but I enjoy your work. It's
Thank
like you're like right on top of things, and like got it pretty much together.
Well, I don't follow this stuff all day long, I'm 61 years old now. I'll be 61 in a couple of months, I guess. But there are guys out there who do this all day. I mean, if I was a broadcaster for years, if I had a chance to do it again,
Yeah, I've heard you say that.
I do YouTube full time. I'd make more money. I work on my own. I get up in the morning and I just have some fun,
Well, you are like clockwork though, because it's like having a little bit on a radio station, in the morning show,
Yeah.
That kind of a thing. But you get to do it yourself, and you get to talk about what you want to talk about. That's the important thing.
I used to do a morning show. That's why I get up so early in the morning. People say, John, why are you up so early? Well, I got up for years at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, on the air for 5 or 6 o'clock, depending on what radio station you worked at. Just got in the habit of waking up early. And the nice thing is I can talk about what I want to talk about. I don't always get it right. I don't know, but I think a lot of times I do, and I try to look for a different perspective sometimes.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you when you have a guest on.
Yeah.
You've got some pretty hard-hitting questions to the guests, and it's really, you do a good job there. I like seeing that.
Being out here today, it was just an honor. Mitch Sylvester asked me a couple of weeks back, would you MC the event?
I was surprised. I was surprised when you said that you're going to MC the event.
Yeah, and I've had Mitch on a couple of times, at least 2 times with me. I think three now. I had him on for a short period the other day.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're a supporter. You're a supporter of independence.
I've spoken with Jeff Rath. I spoke with Dr. Dennis Modry. I'm going to have Keith Wilson on with me this week, who spoke here today. I've been wanting to talk to him.
Right on.
I like doing the interviews. That's what I used to do when I was a broadcaster. My last 7 or 8 years, I talked to people. I interviewed everybody. I interviewed Stephen Harper and Dalton McGuinty, former Premier of Ontario, and Elizabeth May and Justin Trudeau. And yeah, so I talked to Jack Layton.
So are you retired now?
I'm retired from radio, yeah.
But you just started doing this for...
Yeah, I'm kind of... I guess I'm a YouTuber.
Well,
yes, I never thought I'd be that way.
Same thing with me. I'm just doing it for fun, but it's turning into something a little bit more than that,
How long have you been doing it?
Probably since the convoy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I had a YouTube channel for years. Back last early December, I think it was maybe late November. I put a video on there. I had 400 people who probably hadn't seen a video from me in years on that channel. And now I got 40,000.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And it went crazy during the election. So I don't know. In a strange, odd way, I'm hoping we have another election because they get more subscribers, but I really don't think the country needs to go through that.
Well, yeah, things like this that you get subscribers, you have big numbers viewing and whatever. So it's kind of fun.
For me, it's not about subscribers. It isn't. I like when I ask people to subscribe to my channel, give it a like. It helps. But for me, it's just having fun. And, I come out here today and I meet all these people. And they're coming up and they know me, it's amazing. And I'm just so appreciative that they come up and say hi. They're just such nice people. They say we watch it all the time.
Exactly.
I'm blown away.
Well, I say hi in your chat. Once in a while I type something in the chat, but I know what it's like with the channel. You can't read everything.
I don't engage enough with my comments, honestly. I really should do that more often. I just don't engage a lot with my comments. And I apologize because I know I get lots of comments.
Yeah.
I do sometimes, but not all the time. Because I do my videos and then I'm not at it all day long. I think we'd all go crazy if you follow politics all day long. I don't know how people do that.
Yeah, I'm more of a guy to go live, and then you've got the comments that come up live.
Yes.
So very little in the comment section after the fact.
Absolutely, but I come out here and I'm just blown away. This is beautiful today. Really.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for talking to us here today.
My pleasure.
John Bolton.
Okay.
That's your name of your YouTube channel. Just it.
It is John Bolton AB.
Good to see you.
Alberta.
Okay, thanks a lot. Bye for now. Okay, that's Mr. John Bolton.
Vlogger.
Yeah, we're live here right now. What do you want to say? You're on.
Just say hi.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
I'm actually a vlogger myself. There you go.
Okay, sounds good. Real life's journey.
Real life journey.
Where can we find you? Where can we find you?
I'm here.
No, I mean like on YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, I'm on YouTube. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been doing it as of July 26th this year. It's 5 years.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty good.
I do videography, video editing. I'm a graphic designer.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so.
I'm just Tommy Temper on YouTube.
Oh, okay. So
on
you're
the
Tommy Temper. Okay. Were
I'm
you the one that they were talking about? We have a YouTuber right here? Or was that?
No, that was Derek. Derek, the Fringe.
He's not here now, eh?
He left.
Fringe, yeah, I talked to him, spoke with him. I didn't know that was the guy.
Yeah. That's who they were talking about. He gave a pretty good speech up here. He's really pro separation and the whole thing, the whole bit. And
I don't, like they said, they're not here for the 51st state. I'm not either. I rather, if they're going to separate, it's sovereign.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I agree with that too.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the first thing is to separate. We can talk about 51st state after that.
Yeah.
John, I want to thank you personally for everything that you do, buddy.
Hey, right on.
Your reporting.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
I hope Global got me giving them the finger.
Well, at least
goes with at least 100.
Hey, well, at least one guy has seen me on YouTube down here. Yeah, thanks a lot. There you go, a fan of Tommy Temper.
Alexander Graham Bell.
What do you think? Queenie, you missed it out here. The whole thing here was completely full of people. Go back in my stream and take a look at it. but some pretty high-profile people here in the Alberta Prosperity Project that gave speeches down here. So it was actually a really good event. Loved it, and we're going to be heading out here now.
You know, the oil and everything came here, and they
We're kind of got the last of the people down here. They're packing up a little bit here, as you can see. Uh-oh, watch out for the pipe. That's oil pipe down here in Alberta. Somebody brought the oil pipe. Jeez, I'm gonna trip falling down here.
Yes, but I think Mocha wanted it.
Keep going here.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the tent. Good, my bike is still here. Nobody stole it. Let's go down here and see what's happening. Okay, here's the constabulary. Hey, you guys, how was the event? Was it pretty calm, mild? No rioting?
we're just in the middle of a conversation, though.
Oh, right on. Okay, well, so much for free speech. No free speech in Canada. Let's go over to the tent here and see what's happening just before we leave. Oh, this is the Druthers tent down here. Here's these guys here with, I like their billboards on here. Divorce, holy jeez. Pretty much, yeah, that's what we're up to here in Alberta. It's going to be a divorce, and here we have stop transfer payments. If we can see it there.
Yes, it's easy.
Looking good. This tent is the
Volunteers just keep
this tent is the Druthers guys here. Hey, how you doing?
doing fine, Tom.
They were live down here.
Cool.
Okay, what can you tell us about Druthers here?
Oh,
You guys are online, right?
yes. Actually, everything about Druthers can be found at druthers.ca. It's a free magazine. All the issues come out monthly. It's all about truth, love, and freedom here in Canada.
Right on.
Yeah.
Sounds good. You know, some of our audience doesn't know anything about that, so thanks a lot for giving us that info.
Oh, you're welcome, Tommy.
Okay, that's the Druthers booth down here. Great time. But I don't know if the APP booth, I think, is being taken down now, so we don't have anything to show you over there. So we'll just keep going. Once again, as usual, the sheriff didn't want to talk to us, but they're only talking to themselves. Okay, they're taking down things, and the crowd is breaking up, and it's getting later here. Like I say, the lights have come on here now. It gets darker and darker. I think I saw Queenie in the crowd there. Hey, Queenie, good to see you. Nice to see you popping in there to say hello. I was live here for 3 hours already. That was Chris Scott there, just walked by from the Whistle. The Whistle Stop in Mirror, Alberta. Still have some people up on top there doing their thing. Okay, if you want to find out more about this event, it is Alberta Prosperity Project.com, I believe. That's their website. You can find out more about the event. So take it upon yourself if you're in Alberta and need to know more about the situation here. Appreciate that. Lion Roars, hey, good to see you. Popping in. Lion Roars, what's up? Got Kenzie Kraken still in there. Thanks a lot for holding up the the fort there in the chat. Kenna in there still. Well, talking about Elm and RV and holy. That's the conspiracy theory you guys are talking about. It's a big conspiracy theory. The command center. Bite size BS. Have you got that Halloween thing out yet? I haven't gone over to your channel to see. I usually get a notification there when you post something, but I haven't seen anything going on there. But anyways, we actually had a pretty good stream of all of the speeches today. We were pretty close to being as close as we could be without actually being on the stage. So it was pretty good. The sound system was super loud here. I don't know what the hell kind of speakers these are here. DB or something, DB. But holy crap, they had two of these here set up, and this thing was loud, louder than hell. Not much to see for the speakers here, but pretty good setup. Okay, we still have a bit of a scrum happening up on the top there with some of the speakers that were down here today. We had a chance to interview John Bolton from the John Bolton YouTube channel. He's a pretty good guy. And it was nice to be able to shake his hand and say hi after watching him stream after stream after stream here for probably a couple of years now. It was actually pretty good. Okay, anyways, I gotta hit the road here. I don't know if I am able to stream as I head over to the south side of the river. But anyways, this is my e-bike here, right here. This is the e-bike that I'll be riding back over to the south side. It sort of looks like a little motocross e-bike. Oops! I pulled on my cord here and it dumped my gimbal here. So I have everything on a gimbal. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to be kind of getting things loaded up in there. And what I'll do is I'll put my cell phone on this little deal right here that I have on my bike and plug it in there. So when I get it in there, the camera will be a little bit cocky, but we'll give you a ride home. See how you like that. So hang on, let me just get everything put away here. Which means I have to take my camera. Oops. Take my camera off of my tripod and put it on my bike here. And put my tripod in my thingamajiggy here. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, actually, let me get this stuff set up here. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take my phone out and put my phone in this thing here, which unfortunately is on a bit of an angle here. Taking Lynn to the command center. Taking Lynn to the command center. No. But even I know that. Yeah, I just have to take my tripod down. Need to get a drink of water here. Hang on. Pretty tough talking for 3 hours. They can push us.
I'm not sure yet. Depends on how,
So is this Ralph's buggy? Yeah. He's getting, that's my real.
my screen is okay. And does it have?
I know. By the way, yes, we didn't get the wheelchair treatment. Okay. So that's how it got it.
Show me your license.
I have no control.
Yeah, if you don't mind, and I don't, I'm not any rush to get back, but they're not. Give a piece, the piece for that thing, so you no, but no, it's not. Yeah, but they might not come for 7. I had heard that because they played down the line.
Okay, to go. Hang on a second. Let me just. I'm just going to jump out of the stream and then right back in again here. Hang on a second. Okay, we're back in here again. Looking good. The stream still looks pretty good. Okay, so from here we're going to head over the high level bridge or through the grounds here over to the high level bridge and check and see what's going on there. Over to the south side of the river. So we're on the e-bike here now. The phone is on the e-bike, and it looks like it's. Oh, just let me tighten this knob here. It looks pretty good. So yeah, all you can see here is the people that are left over. the last people taking stuff down and that kind of thing. Oh, that's their police radios there. Boy, they sound garbage, the digital radio. But anyways, we're going to head out here. Need to put my key in. Got a key here. Okay, got our light on. Get us peaked up to go here. And we're pretty much ready to get out of here. So we'll just ride out this way here, off into the sunset of what there is of a sunset. Looking good. A few people still hanging around there. Oh, actually, before I get going here, hang on. Let's have one last look at the place here. But I just want to do my zipper up on the front of my jacket. But here you can see the ledge building from this angle with the night lights on here. Okay, I just got to get my zipper done up here. Otherwise, I'll freeze to death here on the ride home because the speeds are picking up, and it was 13 Celsius, but it's as the sun goes down, it gets colder. So who knows what it is now? Maybe 11 or 10 or something. But anyways, we'll see what the video looks like on the stream here. Going over the high level bridge here right away. Stand by. Some people taking pictures there. There's a wedding thing going on there. Got some people on bikes over here. Okay, this is the high level bridge, and it's lit up with blue lights tonight. Blue lights just for you. Cars riding, going in the on the right of me, and the fence on the left. See a bit of the sunset there. People coming by here that I got to pass. So you got to be careful. It's a very narrow place to be walking and riding at the same time. It's a really long bridge. It's going pretty fast. You're going to make it across here pretty quick, but it's kind of cold. Pretty cold up here. Right here, we're doing top speed there about 50 kilometers an hour. That's about all you need to do on this bridge here. It's getting feels pretty dicey because it's kind of a narrow space there. One wrong move and you're done for. Okay, we're pretty much at the end of the bridge here now. And on the south side of the river of Edmonton. Whoa, big jump bump. Whoa! Going up the hill here now on the south end of the bridge, or now off the bridge. Going up the hill. And we'll go down the sidewalk. Okay. Doing good. What are we? Turbo. I accidentally pushed the wrong button there, and it was the button that changes you from the speed setting instead of the beeper, which is this one. That's the little buzzer. Okay, I don't know who's coming here now. It doesn't look like there's anybody coming here. Oh, these guys are, so I better not go. They're like up, almost gonna hit me here. Sometimes they go up the curb right here, these cars that are turning this way. And they're going down that steep hill there into the river valley. Whoa. The heck noise is that? Okay, here's my turn to go. Okay, we're gonna ride on the sidewalk. This is Saskatchewan Drive heading eastbound from 109th Street. Oh, we got some people here. They're not looking. Yo! They're not even looking walking down the sidewalk. Meanwhile, I got a bright headlight there shining right at the guy. The guy looked drugged out though. There on the right. Yeah, he was looking at the ground walking. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Getting some bumps in here. Okay, so we're kind of riding on this road, which is kind of a shared road. I don't know, it doesn't say anything about biking or whatever. But then from here, there's an actual bike lane. So this guy's going to stop for me. Thanks a lot. And we'll head here, which this is the bike lane here, which is actually nothing more than another sidewalk here. See the sign there, bike lane. And this bike moves. Even going like 50 kilometers an hour is fast on a bicycle or an e-bike. But this thing really travels. Woo! Can't see the chat here. I'm going too fast to look down, otherwise I'll crash. Pedestrians around here. Okay, we're in Old Strathcona now. You can smell the weed in the air. It's like everyone's smoking weed down here. People are walking, not paying attention there. That guy would have walked right into me. He didn't even stop walking or anything when I beat. Okay. Now we're on to White Avenue, and this is the famous White Avenue all wrecked up rainbow crosswalk here. Okay, from here I'm going to say we'll see you guys later. Let me go into the settings here in the camera and just get the other camera here. Get the front camera going here so you can actually see me. There we go. Okay, we're waiting for this light to go here. Okay, that looks like it. We got the light, so we get to go. Yoo-hoo! We'll just take the last little bit home here. Looking good. Looking good, chat. Got to zoom around a little bit here, take a few curves. Tipsy curves and stuff here. Oh, we got a stop sign here, but you know, e-bike, do we really stop? No, we just kind of slow down. Yeah, I just stopped, and I stopped before that guy, so guess what? I get to go before him. Okay, we're going to take the road here now. We're off of the bike path into the middle of the road, doing our thing. There's a lady with a dog taking a dump there. Well, not the lady, but the dog. Okay, and we're gonna turn right into here. And ooh, it's wet in the back alley here. It's wet in the back alley. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Water's flying a little bit here. Oh no, my wife is not home with the kids. So she is somewhere else, somewhere. Who knows where. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to shut the stream down here. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining us and being with us here today. Do appreciate that. Location leaked. Yeah, right. Yeah, people know where I live already. And, I invite people over, whatever. Lots of people know where I live. Okay, well, anyways, see you guys later. Take care. Stay out of trouble. And that's it for the stream. Appreciate you being here with us. Thumbs up and Alberta independence. Don't forget.